statements. And we're live. Good morning, everybody. Military Mike in the house.
You know, talking about the fact
With
check.
Stephanie.
You know, Alex,
the redneck.
fact check me some
and
more.
Mike.
But
Faxless.
Yeah, that's going to be my new stripper name.
Faxless.
Freaking now people are sending me freaking websites to go to freaking check my facts.
How'd your hater situation turn out yesterday?
It's out of control. It really is.
I'm proud to know that you're finally getting death threats and people that hate you.
I give them right back.
You've now won the Just for Fun merit badge of putting up with crap.
Yeah. Well, you know, remember
this is what my 10th time being in my situation.
Remember Freddie Gray, the guy that got
I know Freddie Krueger.
No.
Freddie Gray?
The guy that he got basically slammed around in
the the one in Baltimore, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What'd he do?
Well,
how would I know him?
Because he died.
He died in the back of the paddy
If he was in Baltimore, then that's where the rest of the Ravens are.
Yeah. No, he got slung around in the back of the car, but then he was in a jail. He didn't die for a couple of days later.
Oh, I thought he died in the back of the paddy wagon.
That's what they keep saying, but he did. He died.
And, but he had a crushed larynx.
Yeah. So there were like 6 police officers, you know, all the way from the top down that were on trial. Well, now they've all been
acquitted. I saw that.
And by the way, anybody on video, I don't see anybody on yet, but if anybody's watching from a mobile device, because that's the one thing that we can't see is how many people on mobile devices, we've changed some sound around, hoping that video is going to be better. So somebody let me know when they get on video. I'll have to repeat that 10 times.
You know, there was a tremendous amount of rioting and all when this first happened.
Yes, there was.
And now they've all been acquitted. But now,
did the glove not fit?
Pretty much. So now I'm getting beat up about that.
How do you have any control over that?
Did you post something about it or something?
No, haven't said a word yet. But people are like, what does Military Mike think about it? What's Mike think about it? So you know what? I'm going to chime in.
Tell them to listen to The World According to Mike.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I got that Raven, that Dirty Bird Part 2. Send me good morning to you too.
Well, I honestly don't know how they were acquitted, to be quite honest with you.
I'm going to have to dedicate that song by Prodigy for Chris with Ravens Renovation. It's called Smack My Bitch Up.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Fire Starter.
I mean, you know, you guys, do you go with? I don't have any hard feelings towards OJ. My Military Mike's personal opinion about OJ is he did it. I feel he did.
I've always said that I believe he did it, but now people are saying that his oldest son did it.
Yeah. See, so I always said he did it. There's other things and all that is, but that's what makes this country great, right? Is that we can have these opinions, but we do have a judicial system in place that acquitted him. So let it go. I mean, I'm sure you can have an opinion, but these people they are upset with me because
like you have any power, dude. You know what? Here's what's funny is you are now, because Steph can understand what I'm fixing to say here. You are now where I was like 2 years ago. In other words, when
sat over here.
When all that weird stuff started happening to me, which you're now dealing with, I was always having to deal with. And now, I don't know, people just do it differently to me now. You know what I mean? They don't confront me. Well, no, they don't confront me
head on
anymore. Yeah, they're doing it backstabbingly now because they know if they try to do it head on.
Yeah, you'll win. You got to.
I'm like, well, pow! 2 fingers in the air.
Well, they also
waving like you just don't care. I mean, because I'm just not going to put up with it. I'll delete you, block you, remove you, or cuss you. It'll be one of the 5.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They still want to try to be the Facebook cowboy there.
Oh, yeah. Now, see, where you delete them and get rid of them and all, I think I'm going to take the other route just because of the station. And I'm gonna continue to egg them on. I mean, I've always been that outspoken guy that causes a lot of trouble. I say, this is what my mother told me. I say the most inappropriate thing at the most appropriate time, which means what you're thinking, you know, when you're watching the DNC and Joe Biden was acting like a knucklehead last night and you just want to go, wow, Joe Biden was a knucklehead. But I say it out loud, but everybody else was thinking it kind of crap. So Yeah.
I was watching Family Feud on Buzzer, so
Because
because that's about the only thing that's not showing them idiots. But I did see this morning.
Can we go back to you were buzzed watching what?
No, it's a channel called Buzzer that's like the game show network.
I thought she had like got a buzz on and was trying to watch Family Feud. Can you imagine being high? Listen, Chriswood Ravens, by the way, can get us tickets to be on. He can get us to be a guest on Family Feud anytime we want to. But I want to be on Family Feud.
That'd be awesome.
That would be totally awesome.
See, there's another radio station that went live.
That'd be great.
Like several hours after I did. Apparently, it came out that I was attempting to go live, and they decided they were going to do it too. They have a little bit of a bigger budget than I do. I mean, like, I'm working on shoestrings. They're working on some Fat Boy laces. And
easy.
Do you not know what Fat Boy laces are?
I just, why every day do you have to pick on my weight?
It has nothing to do with you.
That's not like the laces that used to be in the LA Gear. The big.
No, Fat Boys used to be in your Adidas.
Why do you got to call me Fat Boy?
As in shell toe Adidas, the ones that are, the laces are about as wide as your thumb.
Yeah.
Why am I having to explain this to you and not going back to my original statement like normal?
I was trying to help you explain it to Mike.
ADD radio. We can come back to it, Stephanie.
Okay.
So I would like to get Garage 71 against us. So it'd be internet station against internet station.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Who all would go?
I'm down.
I'm in.
You can't.
Why can't I?
We need people answering questions, Stephanie.
I am good at game shows.
Stop for a second.
No.
Stop. Here's what I hear. I hear this. Doo, doo. There's a 10-second chime, and you're on your fourth. No. Why are you pressuring me? That's not the answer, Stephanie.
Damn game on my computer.
Quit pressuring me, Scottie.
I didn't know you were going to ask me a
wrong
question.
Answer.
I didn't know you were going to ask me a question, but you're next.
I mean, the only one that I would
hang on one second.
Video
on my phone has you a little louder than everyone else. Mike and Steph sound good as stupid people can.
As always.
All right, so let me pull mine down just a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, how about that right there? Well, I can tell that when the other night happened, I was adjusted a little bit. All right, Mr. Brett, let me know how that sounds when we get back to it. Yeah, because I actually looked like I was louder on the radio app as well. All right, so where were we? Anyways, if we could try to get on there, that would be cool because it would be like me. How many do you have? Is it 5?
Yes.
So it'd be me and my wife.
Me.
Mike.
Me.
Mike has no significant other.
Hey.
So then we would probably go with Steph and either Heath or Philip Snow. Why are you confused?
Yeah, the last pick did kind of confuse me a little bit too, Bob.
Well, unless Highway Jack could do it, who else would we get? We'd have to have somebody intelligent.
Well, that counts out Matthias.
You did not even hear me name Matthias.
No, I know. And there's not that much robot.
Do you know what Matthias? That's right. Matthias would be hammered. It'd be trying to dance with the host of Family Feud.
Out of the 10 contestants up there, Matthias would have a little cup in front of him.
You would have to yell at him the whole time. Stay behind the desk thing, man. Quit dancing. Quit trying to do the sexy and I know it banana hammock dance to the audience. Stay behind
I can hear Matthias in the background going, "Where's the button?"
I could hear Jeff yelling, "The price is wrong, Bob." It is not even the right show. So Heath is very intelligent. Philip has his points, his good points. So I guess Highway Jack at this point because it'd have to be a host.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be good. It would be,
Skinner?
She's not a host anymore.
I
was just trying to keep it. Well, neither was Philip. And plus, but she might could.
I mean, Missy, she's wanting to join.
Are we trying to win or are we just trying to have fun?
Well, we're taking her. So we're trying to do a little of both.
Yeah, I'm just trying to have fun. Got it.
I'm really good at Family Feud. Thank you very much.
All right, Stephanie, right now, Mike, pull us up a timer on your phone.
Yeah, no, you don't have a timer. On Family Feud.
Yeah, you do. You have 3.
You're gonna do the 5 questions?
No, hold on, Stephanie. What is this? What's the time? If you're gonna tell us there's a time, how much time do you have?
Well, you have 3 seconds to answer when.
You only have 3.
I think it's
Oh,
3.
Jesus Christ. You just
You know,
let
you
me
get the
figure
3
this out then.
strikes.
Just I know there's 3 strikes. It's just like baseball, Stephanie.
3 strikes and you're out.
Here.
Oh my goodness.
Fast money,
hang
you
on.
have 25 seconds the first time and 30 seconds the second time on fast money.
Hang on.
Okay.
I mean, let's just not confuse it. What are you showing me?
That's Family Feud. Awesome question.
Oh, it's okay. Well, hang on a second.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you hang on to those questions and you can ask her. Let's
okay.
watch real quick. What the answers are like.
Jimmy, talk to
anybody gonna deal? Let me know if that's too loud.
Bedroom makes you realize too young for marriage.
Book bag.
Huh?
A book bag.
Hold on, caller. Hang on a second. Okay, so anyways, there's got to be a caller. Who do we have?
Robitussin. That's my final answer for $1 million.
Oh my God! Yes, that would be you.
That would be me. And
that would be you.
On the desk, not behind the desk.
I have no idea where that one went.
Me neither.
See me telling me to stand behind the desk, not in front of the desk.
I think every time the theme
listen,
music came on, you'd be out in front and dancing.
So here's August 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. There's a list of when we can get on there. We can get on it on Monday, August 1st. We can do 12:30, 4:30. Then Tuesday we can do 12:30, 3:15, 6 p.m. Wednesday we can do 12:30, 3 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. And then Thursday we can do 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock.
Where is it filmed?
In Atlanta.
Atlanta.
How do you think I met Steve Harvey that time walking out of Fry's or saw Steve Harvey? I really didn't get to do nothing more than what's up, because I didn't know what to say.
What was that first date available, Scott?
The 1st of August.
The 1st of August.
That's like next week.
12:30 p.m.
Awesome. I'm on vacation for 2 weeks, so I'm down.
All right, so let's get something
This
3 weeks out.
is just to get in as an audience. Now we need to figure out what it takes to get on the show.
I don't know. We taking the bus?
And we need to find out.
Probably take the MARTA.
Can you find out from Chris if they have handicap parking? I mean, seating or
do they serve lunch?
No, I mean, because he's been there.
Stephanie.
What?
Stephanie, you're gonna sit with us in general seating.
Okay.
You can't walk in with her handicap sticker around your neck like it's the Volkswagen symbol and you're one of the Beastie Boys.
But I'm
Flavor Flav.
trying to find out about taking her.
Flavorina.
We're going to move forward on this conversation. So, what else we got going on? What are you up to, fool?
I'm down here in Midtown. Our warehouse is completely empty. I'm sure you saw the.
Yeah, man, I saw the video.
I mean, all 3 locations in Norcross are basically empty now. We got some store fixtures to get rid of, but so all our deliveries are running out of our Midtown store. So I had to come down here to load them out. Kind of eerie at Cheshire Bridge and Piedmont at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I could see that being a pain in the arse.
Yeah, what? No Johns are trying to pick you up or anything, or too early for them?
No, not yet.
Okay, well, give it time. Wait till the sun comes up.
We had the police sitting next door evicting somebody. That was kind of cool watching.
That was kind of cool. You're a sick man.
Outside of that, it's kind of a quiet day. I'm hoping all runs smooth today and tomorrow, and I'll be done. I mean, we'll be completely emptied.
So, when are you closed?
Norcross closed Sunday. That was their last day.
Okay. When are you officially off work?
Sunday.
Okay. Damn it.
But if all goes,
I was gonna try to mooch some free labor off of you on Saturday. I got to get this damn pool up.
Well, I mean, it depends if they can empty out, because the only thing left in our warehouse is the racking systems, which we got 2 companies supposed to be picking them up today and tomorrow. If they can knock it out by tomorrow, I will have nothing else to do. And
listen, all I can do is promise beer and lunch with the IOU swimming pool party when we have our pool party. But I'm so freaking far behind. Like a friend of mine has said that he's got plenty of sand. He's got a front end loader. All I need is a pickup truck to back up. He'll fill the bed up with sand.
And a couple old trailers.
My buddy that had the pickup truck had to go out of town till Friday. So it's like I've been sitting here all week going, I need a pickup truck. Oh my God, this sucks.
Again, I wanted to offer it to you. I just with what's going on here.
Yeah, you got to do work, brother. I understand.
I just don't want to commit to you and you plan around that and then not be able to make it.
Yeah, either that or you're just a hoser.
So hey, back to Family Feud. I just got
Yeah.
I'm a hell of a lot smarter than Mike on most days and every day. I'm smarter than Stephanie. So if you need a substitute, I'm available. Just throw me the signal.
All you have
to the bullpen.
All you have to do to disclaim that individual or discredit that individual is listen to that post. I'm smarter than most of the time, but every day during the morning noon hours. Shut up. You're not going on Family Feud. I'm on Family Feud. You can watch, bitch.
You know some of the cracked up topics that they have, though.
I got a whole list of questions right here. When are y'all ready? When are y'all ready?
Weird topics.
Man, I got questions a go right
Yeah,
here.
Mike's fixing it. We're fixing to put Stephanie under the gun.
Yeah, baby.
Because she says she's good at these game shows.
I am good at Family Feud. Ask Travis.
The only reason y'all are good at doing some Family Feud is because you get drunk at the family reunion and you throw potato salad.
No.
They call me tater salad.
And I'm getting one site says they get 5 seconds and then another site says 3 seconds.
Well, what does the Family Feud say?
I'm trying to find it.
I don't know that 3 seconds would be enough. 3
Probably.
seconds I don't think would be enough.
I'm just guessing, but you could do like I did and go to familyfeud.com.
So anyways,
I tried that.
Anybody on video
and now I'm on Wikipedia.
That's listening, let us know if the sound's good. Jacob just tuned in. Jacob, if you're on video, let me know how the video sounds on your end. Brett says it sounds good on his on Brett's mobile. It sounds great. He looked at video on his mobile phone. Sounded great. I want to make sure if the guru's watching from a computer that it still has a good sound.
I need to boot Scoop Boogie.
Hey, you do that.
You do that.
You do that, sir.
You do that.
And we'll see you soon.
All right, brother. Holler at me later.
I probably won't be able to let you know anything till about 6 o'clock tomorrow because that's when they're supposed to finish up putting out the racks out of my building.
Okay.
But if I'm free and I don't have to work Saturday, you got my truck, dude. I don't mind.
I need you Saturday, not just your truck.
Well, I mean, I'll be driving it.
I'm hoping. Here's my plan. I'm hoping that
you drive.
My son-in-law comes today. I'm hoping today me and him go get the river sand, and then Saturday morning we got to go get the white good sand. But I also need to go pick up 19 cat blocks. So I need 19 cat blocks. I need a truck full of sand.
It's a lot of cats.
Cap, C-A-P.
Oh.
Cap.
Guys, we see y'all
All right,
later.
brother. See you later.
Bye.
So look, we're right here at a commercial. Let's shoot off to a commercial.
He does pretty good on Robitussin.
And when we come back, we're going to grill Stephanie. Unlike Travis, we're grilling Stephanie, not.
Oh, gross!
Why is it gross? She's a person just like you.
I know, but when you use that type of activity, it sounds bad.
Listen, if I have to vision monkeys on National Geographic, if I have to envision it, I would rather watch spider monkeys than silverbacks.
Well, but if you say
you got me, Stephanie, you got that vision. You got that vision, right?
It's just funny that you called me Spider Monkey.
Yeah, because I'll come at you like a spider monkey. It's a joke.
Is it some?
Oh yeah, I know, but
and he's old guy, silverback.
Some kind of sex name. Travis.
Yeah, why is it funny that I called you a spider monkey? Who else
I
calls you
just
that?
had a friend back in the day called me Spider Monkey.
Oh, I'm gonna vomit.
Ugh. Kind of curious of why, but I don't.
Because I was short.
Okay.
I was little.
Like I wanted to ask, but I was
NASCAR.
scared of the answer I might get.
And
NASCAR.
acted like a monkey, according to them.
Well, you do talk pretty good in that lingo. See, senor. Hey, if anybody sees my shirt on video, though, it's Uncle Sam, and it says, "Welcome to America. Now speak English, Caprende."
Yeah, that's after.
This is my Home Depot shirt. I wear this to Home Depot.
We're supposed to wear dark shirts, but
I was a little occupied this morning and haven't gone to my Mr. Rogers gear.
And what color is that sweater?
Which I'm fixing to go do.
What color is that?
So everybody hang tight. We'll be right back.
Knew what color that sweater was. Red.
You're colorblind.
What was that movie that it's English mother effer?
Sideshow Bob.
No, it was. I think it was Samuel L. Jackson said it. English mother. I can't. I can't find where.
That better, Mike?
No.
That better? If I poke it out anymore, it's gonna hurt me. I was trying to poke it out like a watermelon. Ow, that hurts.
Me.
What?
Oh, this was funny. Snoop Dogg.
Look how much I can poke the thing out. Watch. Whew. Ready? No wonder that hurts. So, God.
I'll blow something out.
I'm gonna poop.
Yeah, we watched this live, didn't we, Ashley?
My baby's running. My baby's running. We was laughing because this morning I had to go in there and I was sneaking to the bathroom and she stands up and goes, "Hey, Daddy." Hey, Daddy. Hey. And it was just cute because you're trying to say, "Go back to sleep." She's going, "Where's Nana?" Let me just pick you up, put you in the bed with Nana then. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. So when I tag you in some stuff in some Instagram, just try to share it. Just because situation being the way it is.
Ow.
Did you say something about being in Backpage?
No, I said I like sitting on the ball when my back hurts, but I stick to it.
I thought she was walking away, and I got headphones on, and as you walk away, I hear Backpage. I'm like, what?
That look on your face.
Why are you being so defensive today, young lady?
What the hell did I do?
You did that face when I said I stick to the ball. Like it's gross.
Oh, I thought he made the face when I said back page.
You're reading shit. Y'all are a little fucking defensive. I'm over.
I'm not. I didn't even see his face, so I'm just messing with you.
What a bunch of bitch asses.
Yeah,
So how about
no, you
now?
are.
How about now in my messenger? It says so and so sent you a friend's request. When did that start doing that?
I don't know. I know. I get.
Facebook whore.
And Paul sent something saying about, can you name the most famous ghost in the White House? That would be kind of cool to talk about.
Y'all know an
Yeah, tell Travis that last Thursday.
I've seen Waterhead's goat. It exists.
Well, last Thursday, as we're doing the ladies' talk, he sends me a message, and he said, "Tell your little buddies when you get back home to stop." And he said he was outside on the deck. He was cooking the brats, and he came back in, and every single cabinet in the kitchen was open.
Cool.
All the ones on top, not
You'll be
none of
talking to the smoke
on,
detectors again soon.
Yeah.
Turn on,
Turn on, turn off.
I don't hear the music.
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep,
My,
beep, 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 beep.
my smoke detectors are talking to me. No, they're just going off stuff.
So Steph's
And I
had
gotta shut up, Mike.
Steph's had problems with her smoke detectors talking to her once. And that was in the other house, right?
No, that was in this house.
Oh, it was in this house.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other house.
No, it was in this house.
Damn, I thought that was
Who the
longer
hell knows?
ago, further back than how long
No,
you've
because
lived
she
there.
started doing that as soon as we
So now how do we determine?
I'm just saying
Does she have a beep beep instead of a boop boop? I mean,
Well, because I talked to friends that used to live in the house like way before we
she
did.
said, I thought she was fixing to say the furnace.
No, friends.
I mean, if you're already talking to the smoke detector, talking to the furnace is not too far of a leap.
You would think it would be the next progression. I mean,
yeah, because how funny is it that we found out a girl that Travis went to school with that
died
they
in
grew
there.
up in the same neighborhood actually lived in the house 2 tenants before we did.
And died.
And was smart enough to leave.
And died.
When the smoke detector started talking to her, she knew it was time to leave.
She said that happened and that the doors would open and nobody would be there.
Yeah, it's because it's unlevel.
And
it's sinking into the lake.
No, it's not.
The crime scene take.
No,
I caught something really, really important. I got to tell everybody yesterday during
an STD.
No. It's very important. It was about you during the Vernon Jones interview because when I went back to watch it, because the newspaper.
Okay. And your point.
He said he knocked on your neighbor's door before yours, and I was about to go. Well, she lived there too. I didn't want to throw him off, but when he said it, because if you look at YouTube, I'm like, but you know, when you're doing a serious interview, you can't throw those things out. But
but he would have laughed.
We would have died laughing.
Well, and then once he was explaining the story, he would have laughed too. I'm sure.
Okay, I apologize for interrupting.
Really? That's what you say? I apologize. I apologize.
She actually moved out of the house because her son became a New York Yankees baseball player. So they moved up in the world.
Derek Jeter is her kid?
Hey. Hey.
And then when I say they moved up in the world, they moved up in
like the Jeffersons.
New York.
Anybody that would be anybody that'd be moving out of that house would be moving up.
There ain't nothing wrong with my house. It's a nice house.
That's called a joke.
Oh, I thought you were being serious. It's a lot nicer than what I'm.
This girl talked to smoke detectors. She talks to smoke
detectors
and she wants to get mad at me because I made the joke.
I'm not sure that the duration between your conversations are a good talking point.
Well, all I do is when they start going off is I tell her to stop.
I hadn't talked to him lately.
You know, if you push the button, it's like answering the phone with them. Beep, 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 beep.
That's what that R2D2 crap is on her phone then. She's talking. That's how she communicates.
Well,
so are we doing the Family Feud thing or what?
Oh, she's psyched.
Chick, we've been doing the Family Feud thing since the microphone's turned on this morning.
She's off.
Hold on. If we're gonna do it, let me go ahead and get some sounds.
Yeah, I just don't know how many seconds because, like I said,
seconds. There's your problem right there.
One said 3, one said friendly.
See, that's why we would have a hard time.
You did it. I did it.
We would have a hard time with you and in the game.
No.
What's the average price on a bar of soap?
They don't ask those questions.
Thank God, huh?
No, but that's another show. I was just kind of seeing if you're...
that's on
that's
The Price
Feud.
is Right.
That's we're arguing at the Walmart cashiers.
All right, are you ready? Here we go. Listen.
Dun-dun-dun.
Good morning.
Here's your bell, by the way.
Welcome to the Family Feud. Today, over on the Just for Fun radio side, we got redneckstep. She's competing against redneckstep. All right. Good morning, redneckstep. How are you this morning?
Good morning. Good. How are you?
All right. Surveyed 100 people and the top 5 answers to this question. Are you ready?
Yes.
That was the question. Now, okay. I'm Steve and I'm funny.
Yes.
Look, my hair's tattooed on and I picked the wrong Miss America. All right. Ready? Name a word that most people yell at their dogs.
Stop.
Survey says. I don't know how you want to do that part. I mean, I can look at the answers, but
ding. If that's, do you not have the answers too?
Yeah, I got the answers. But I mean,
I was say, why are you going to ask me questions that you don't know the answers to?
Well, am I sharing all the answers or somebody else competing? I didn't want to give away the number one answer.
No, just say if it's on there or not.
It's on there.
Yeah. Okay.
It's on there.
And then when she does get the number one answer, you tell her what the number one answer. All right.
So that was the number 3 answer, Stephanie.
So ask her the question again and see if she can come up with another one.
All right. What one word do people yell at their dogs?
No.
Ding, 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 ding. Number 1 answer. Okay. See how I did that? I played nice. But
I want to ask her which words do her dogs actually know, because I'm sure they don't get any of it.
Now, let me ask you a question. Okay, I have a dog. You got a dog. Scottie's got a dog. Are your dogs redneck dogs?
Do they poop outside?
Well, I poop outside.
They don't. That's
What's
the point.
your definition of a redneck dog?
I don't. Well, that's what I'm at. I don't have a redneck dog. I have a normal military dog.
Do they come with fleas?
No, we get sweet.
Never mind.
You get fleas put on them. Okay.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Me and Mike are the only ones that got that.
We get fleas and ticks on them. No, we give them bats and get medicine to keep the fleas.
Now, do you bathe
You
them
still
inside
don't
or
get
outside?
the joke, but
I
okay.
get the
Yeah, I really don't.
No, I bathe them in the bathtub.
So you bathe them inside where you guys bathe?
No, they have a.
They have their own bathroom.
Yeah. Well, now they do. Yes.
That is definitely a redneck dog. So the trailer has a room for the dogs. Okay, cool.
Hold on a minute.
We have 3 bathrooms.
2-bedroom house, 3 bathrooms.
I'm just trying
4-bedroom house, 3 bedrooms.
I'm just trying to
bathroom.
No, I'm just trying to figure out. You're not Mariah Carey. How all of a sudden do we have a bathroom designated for the dogs? And which one is it? Because I'm not using that bathroom. Next time I'm just not using your bathrooms.
You got where I was going.
I'm just not pooping or peeing or anything in your house.
I don't blame you.
Go ahead.
Alrighty then.
Okay. Wow, that one.
Yeah, just go for some other questions.
People are texting me.
Look, if you can see answers, let's just keep going. One question, see if she's correct on an answer. Next question, see if she's correct on.
Okay.
And see if we can just stump her.
Oh, let me see if I can get one maybe a
Stumper?
little bit more difficult, because I was trying to stay easy so we can have some fun with it. All right, so
You was trying to stay easy because you think I'm stupid.
Okay.
Well, nobody said that.
Number 1 answer. Good guess, Stephanie. 100 out of 100 people surveyed said that exact answer. That was funny. Okay, here we go. What type of ball would you be surprised to see a golfer tee off with?
A basketball.
All right, let's see what the answers are. Number 1 answer would be a basketball. Good job. So we're cooking right along here. Name a bad sport for someone who is afraid of water.
Diving.
Okay. It's on there, but not the number one answer.
Synchronized swim. Well, that's not a sport, is it? Synchronized swimming?
Well, swimming is the number one answer. Synchronized swimming, thank God, is a sport because that is some funny.
It is funny.
What time?
Don't they do it in the Olympics? In the Summer
funny
Olympics?
Shit to watch, man. Can you imagine? I'm going to the Olympics. Really? What category? Like biathlon or marathon? Synchronized swimming. Oh, you are scaring me.
That's right. I'm the water boy.
Literally.
Can you imagine? And also water polo. I know it's grueling. But I'm not wearing that little plastic cap. It's not happening, man. You look like a penis. I mean, you look like a nipple in the water.
I'm just trying to imagine Mike on the bicycles.
Oh man, I love in the cyclodrome. Oh, I
be
love
like
those
me wearing a thong.
But, yeah, they do have little bitty seats on those bikes.
If they have any seats at all. Let me ask you a question about that, okay? Because I'm sure you've watched it, and they'll go like, "We're going to go 14,000 miles." They all do the same rate, the same thing.
It's just NASCAR on two wheels.
Yeah, and then 2 seconds before the end, they go. Why don't they just go? Okay, here, one lap.
Yeah,
fight it out, guys.
That's right.
Because I mean, you sit there,
or 3 laps and fight it out.
Yeah, and give them
nunchucks. What's the thing that has like a nunchuck handle and a chain and a big ball with
mace.
Spikes on it? A mace, yeah. Give them
mace.
some of those.
Or they get to pick their weapon.
Pick your own weapon.
It's coming. Because after the Rio,
like Death Race 2000.
Yeah,
which is an awesome movie.
Can we stay on focus?
No, I've had way too many monsters.
Okay, so
the majority of the night.
Next question for Redneck Step.
Oh man, come on, the Family Feud thing.
One more question.
It's just
find a difficult one.
It's just not going that funny. Well, it's
because you haven't found a difficult one.
Me too.
Yeah. Name a.
No, we're not trying to stump break you. Your uncle did that. Don't be so offended.
I wasn't offended.
Did I touch a sensitive spot?
No.
Like your uncle did? look on her face.
Now, see, I'm watching Ray Donovan, the series. So now you're talking about priests touching inappropriately.
Nobody said priest. He's a Southern Baptist. He's called minister.
Minister.
Preacher
man. Oh, talk about the preacher man. He called me last night. I got to call him back.
Yeah.
That was my horse's name was Preacher.
All right. Name something a hospital uses to transport patients.
An ambulance.
I mean, these are all just so. If she's got time to think of the answer, in a non-stressful environment, these are easy. Name something Washington, D.C. has a lot of.
Liars.
See, I mean, it's just name a food that has.
Yeah, but how many answers? But how many answers are in that list?
Well, usually about 5.
Right. Yeah. But the problem is your name, and she is naming the most popular ones. Well, eventually there's no popular ones left. You have to start reaching. That's what makes it hard, especially if you're starting at the front of the line and she's going to be at the end of the line. By the time it gets to her,
it's going to be narrow. I mean, the process of elimination, there's not going to be a lot of answers left. So maybe she should come in front. Maybe she should be the first.
Yeah, but they don't always start at the front of the line, right? They just keep moving.
Yeah,
they always start at the front of the line
for every question.
No,
well,
it goes down.
See what happens is the first one that's in line.
They do the first question.
They do the first question. After they answer that one, then they go to the second person.
The second one.
So
they go sad.
And then the third, and it goes like that. Like if the second player goes up there, then once they answer the question, when they come back, they go to the third one.
Yeah, but I know when there's needing more questions, they have to move down the line, right?
Yeah, like if they have a tie and stuff.
Right.
Like
so when they have a tie, do they start back at the number one guy every time, or do they go to whoever
they
the
go to the next guy?
That's my point.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So you wouldn't always be at the end having the most difficult question because it would always be rotating.
How come nobody's calling in? You would think there's people out there
Jeff
that know
did,
that.
but he was robo-tripping.
Yeah, he robo-dialed.
Travis said yesterday that he had posted something in the guy page about needing a head count to know how much Robitussin to bring
for the pool party.
Yeah, for the pool party.
Well, I got messages stating that some folks are still going to the on the trip.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
Yep. I just my money's just so goofed right now.
Well, that's pretty cool. Then that I guess that some of
It's
them
just gonna make me
going.
jealous, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because I really want to go, but
Who all's still going?
I don't know. Joe Leaper is going to Sturgis. Ravens is going to Jack Daniel's Distillery and a couple of his friends.
I want to do the
Cool.
Jack Daniel's Distillery tour, even if I got to drive up there by my dang self.
I mean, I still want to go. I just right now the money's just not there.
And I remember when I used to drive Kim up to Nashville to get that Operation on her Eyes every month or so. Man, you pass right by that exit, and I just would go because she doesn't really drink, and I'd be like, "Damn, I want to go there." So then I started threatening to go up a day early and go to the thing, get a hotel room in Nashville, but that didn't work out either. Women, you would think I'm driving all the way up there. I'm thinking they should put out. I'm just saying.
I'm thinking this conversation always goes to just pure hell when you get talking about you and women. Have you ever questioned that some of the things that you expect maybe in life is why you're single?
Wow, if you could read what I just text.
Which was what?
Oh, I don't know if I should.
You just said if I could read it.
Well,
you'd sum it up. I don't need word for word. Just sum it up.
I was telling someone she's a tease. Is that okay to say? All right. And then I said, put up, but in parentheses, I put out.
Mike,
or shut up.
I told you just give me the censored version.
I am. And then the next one was,
Stephanie, stop humming.
There's
go walk to the laundry room or something if you need to.
I'm gonna let you word associate.
Go ahead, get back over there. Tell me something on TMZ, Stephanie. God, Mike goes too far with some of his stupid audio.
I was just insinuating. I should.
That's what she said.
Okay, Steph.
I'm pulling up TMZ right now. Hillary Duff could get a marriage proposal any day now, but it's coming from a scary individual who is driving all over town searching for her. We've learned Beverly Hills police already reached out to Hillary's people to warn them about the man. Law enforcement sources say the ordeal started earlier this month when he hired a limo driver. We're told he was carrying a photo of a crib he said Hillary owned, but did not have her address.
Good Lord.
He proceeded to have his driver search aimlessly for 2 hours while he spoke about his intent to marry Hillary. When the ride ended, we're told the driver was so concerned he called cops, who then contacted Duff's team. Sources close to Hillary say her security team knows who the man is and what he looks like. They've had issues with him in the past, but we're told Hillary hasn't filed a police report or sought a restraining order yet.
Wow.
So, good thing we don't have to worry about, some stalkers.
Really?
Yet.
I mean,
that day will come.
We only have a camera system that watches the entire friggin' house.
When it goes from camera 1 to 64.
Yeah, yours and my house has cameras. And how crazy is it? Yesterday morning, Travis comes outside to get in his truck to go to work. And there's the silver car. It was a silver Chevy sitting like one house down. And he said as he turned to look that way to see what was going on with it, there was a flash. So apparently somebody was outside.
Is a naked dude? It was the naked dude that ran real fast. It was the Flash.
Is he wearing pantyhose that don't chafe? Ooh, there's a bruise.
Somebody took a picture of him.
So
that's what it looked like. He said.
So that's just
weird.
Where do I go with this conversation?
Well, now was it a flash like a camera flash or like that, or was it a flash like the glint off of the sun or a light or something?
Oh, it was still dark out because
it was a redneck without a shirt on running through the neighborhood,
paling white.
And he said that it was like a camera flash.
Travis took his shirt off the other day, and it looked like a mirror shining light across the pyramid.
He's so white, he's transparent.
Oh my
Yes.
God! Casper called and said, "Dude, you're messing my groove up."
I told him that he needs to get he needs to go outside without his shirt on and get that farmer tan taken care of. Because
And it really doesn't take much.
To what? Get
No, when your skin is palely white like that because you've been, working and stuff.
yeah.
You take that shirt off one time outside.
You're gonna get frosty,
It'll work itself out.
right? Well, that's what I was laughing about because my wife made a comment about when we get a pool. She's like, "You're gonna be horrible looking the first few times out there." I said, yeah, I'm horrible looking now.
yeah.
Don't think a pool's gonna help.
Travis is
I don't enjoy being hot and sweaty anymore. Kind of been there, done that. Many years of it. It doesn't do anything for me. Sorry for all you guys out there still getting hot and sweaty, but I'm not. That's the one thing I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
Even though I have been out there shoveling rock. Look at that blister on that hand.
Oh, poor buddy.
You like that? Shoveling friggin' all that rock.
You don't own any gloves?
I do, but
Man, I tell you what, I have
that rock doesn't shovel very easy.
I'm here to tell you, I generally in my car I have 3 pairs of gloves at all times.
Yeah, but those are rubber gloves because you're abducting people.
Well, no, you should always have rubber gloves because you don't know exactly when you might come across a situation like an accident or something.
Right.
You need to help out. Then I have my shooting gloves because of my bag, my shooting bag, and then I have another like utility pair of gloves if you got to do something with the car or something like that, because rubber gloves. A lot of the mechanics are starting to wear rubber gloves. Have you noticed?
Oh, yeah.
It keeps the grease out of their nails.
That's
and all,
right.
Which I think is a good idea because that stuff is really, there's a lot of toxicity. Listen to that word I used.
Big words.
Toxicity?
Yep.
It's like Fat Man in a little coat.
Bad guy.
Big guy with big words and a small weenie. I just love that.
So
Mike's in his zone, and I say that, and he stops and goes, "What?"
Yeah.
What'd you just say?
Oh, I love messing you with y'all's brains. It is so
I was
freaking
doing a
funny.
stand-up comedy act.
I love it.
Suddenly I hear from the audience, "There's a small penis." Oh my God.
But you were in your own zone, and I said it, and it just stopped you in your tracks. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Talk about my joke.
Oh, nobody was trying to talk about your joke.
Man.
Trust me, I don't like little topics.
Ba-bum-bum-bum.
So, anyways, what else we got, man? We've been in the news. The news is just eating up with all the politics stuff. I think I'm just kind of over it. I kind of made the crack last night saying that, now that our local stuff's kind of over a little bit, I'm going back off a little bit with doing some of the politics stuff. But the problem is you can't get away from Donald Trump and crooked Hillary right now.
Well, let me ask you a question. Did I miss something? Because I've watched both conventions now, and it seems like the Republican conventions were like, hey, do this, but the Democratic convention is like Trump.
Trashing Trump.
Well, the
all
Democratic
they talk about.
convention, all I've seen, I don't watch any of it. I've only seen whatever's been on the news. The thing that gets me is everything that you keep hearing from the Democrats as them talking trash about him, not anything about what we're going to do to better our society. We're just going to keep slamming the other guy. And I'm just kind of shaking my head.
And Mayor Kasim Reed was there last night.
I don't think he should. I don't think he legally should have been there.
I don't think Bahama. That's what
I don't think
Obama
Obama being the president should have been up there either.
No, I don't either. Michelle Obama being there, okay, that's the first lady.
But he's sworn into office though. I don't think anybody I don't believe that anybody that is a paid employee of our government has any right being on TV endorsing anybody.
So then George
Because that's almost like me going to my city to pay my water bill and I want to complain about something. And they just give me another person that works with the city to say, "Oh no, you're still doing it our way," because that's just how it is. My comparison is not quite the same, but it's why should somebody who's getting paid have any influence over your decisions?
Mhm.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
So George W. Bush, when he was in office, he went to the Republican convention.
yeah. It's tradition for the outgoing president to speak at the whichever party they represent convention.
I was gonna ask Vernon this yesterday since he was here, and he stated that he was a Democrat. Even if you don't like that party's presidential nominee,
hmm
do you still have to vote Democrat, or can you vote?
Well, you're not supposed to
Republican?
cross party lines. You're supposed to stay within your party line. So if you're a Democrat and a practicing Democrat, then you should vote for whoever is selected by the Democratic, committee.
Mm.
You should vote that way. And the point is that you do have people that cross over.
Yeah, Bruce Jenner, for instance. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else we got? We're down to 3 minutes.
Oh, we only got 3. I got
Commercial time.
top 20 most bizarre Google searches.
All right, well, hang on to that. When we get back, everybody, we'll go ahead and shoot off the commercial.
Dun, dun,
Give us a
dun.
couple of minutes. We'll be back.
Whoop, whoop.
It will be probably pretty awesome to hear whatever it is that she just said. I'm not trying to tune her out. I'm just trying to.
20
Tune her out.
most bizarre Google searches.
Yes, that thing right there. We'll be right back. It's just for fun in the morning.
Googlicious.
What?
Googlicious.
Google-licious?
Mhm.
Is that like bootylicious?
Yeah, but it's Google searches.
Oh. We'll be right back, weirdo.
Behave.
Stephanie over there.
I got people going, oh, poor blisters. www.blistercry.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sure he would call you out on it. Not just one, but 2. I don't know, but it stunk.
You know who that is.
Oh.
Cover of a Rolling Stone. I met the president when I was half stoned. So listen, because of anxiety, I think legalize it. I'm gonna go see a doctor for medical marijuana. Well, last night, me and my wife, my mind doesn't stop. So while we're trying to watch TV, I'm kind of not even listening to anything. We're just back and forth talking, but my brain's still doing stuff. Idea. Shimmering boy, do you feel that? I'd rather have the censored version that goes beep because it ruins it when he says white boy.
Yeah, it's kind of funny when it goes beep. Yeah.
White boy doesn't make sense.
I used to have the uncensored version.
Well, remember when
I mean, not the uncensored, but the beep one, because I had to put the beep in there. Remember?
I remember when I Want to Be a Cowboy first came out, and it didn't have the beat, but then it had the beat. But when everybody was singing it, everybody would say the words. It was funny. I think
My only words of wisdom are to say,
you know what? I think if you're an entertainer and you don't get out there to the people that pay attention to what you're doing, listen to their reaction to stuff, your time up there is very. Look at that, dude. Look at the camera one.
still
Is
around.
that clouds or what?
I don't know. I'm going to have to get with them about that because see how it's waving?
Yeah,
It did that at night the other night, too.
Is it?
I don't know. Is it the iris picking up the
Yeah.
dark versus the shadow? I don't know. I'm going to have to ask that question.
You can bring that up on your phone or your tablet or your TV. I guess
That's why they call me the pimp of the nation.
Do you have to have a smart TV for to work or
HDMI or VGA?
box somewhere?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Well, there's 3 monitors. There's. Well, I don't say too much.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to add one in my bedroom too.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna put that behind the door.
He said no. You didn't even pause. You just went no.
I'm gonna put it behind the door so you don't see it, but then at night, like when we leave the door crack a little bit, that way I can open my eyes in the middle of the night and see whatever.
Hey, get this, guys. I was awarded the Pell Grant.
Hey, Steph, does Metro PCS do tablets?
Yes.
Oh, do they do?
What size?
I didn't know that.
If I just take a tablet,
At when they first came out,
I need to know now.
I don't know about now, but I know it was a specific one that you had to buy from them that they did. I don't know if they said
I
that
would
they
like
were
to take
eventually gonna.
I just want to. Said you can take iPhones in there and get them fixed. So what I'm saying is, I would like to take a tablet in there. If I could take a tablet in there where I get unlimited stream, then I could have that sitting in my room at night. For fun.
Down.
Because I still got Zaylee's iPad upstairs. That doesn't really get used often.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a brand new one of these right here in a box sitting on my table, my desk for my drone. Which
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
why'd you stutter when you said boys?
I was being funny, but
I
boys.
thought you were being Priestley.
Boys.
Anyways, you just ruined the buzz.
Let's say then.
Alrighty then.
All right, what's your favorite song from the 60s? I'm just trying to get something.
Radar Love.
That's not the 60s, dude.
I do know what in the 60s. How the hell do I know what the 60s
You can still
was?
like music from the 60s.
I don't know what's the 60s and what's the 70s because
that's
they're
what,
all
like-
kind of the same.
Yeah, but that's when Led Zeppelin was getting started.
Didn't
in the
like Led
stuff.
Zeppelin until just a couple years ago.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was never a Led Zeppelin fan until
Oh my
about 10
God.
years ago.
Oh wow. I think I came out of the womb singing Immigrant Song.
Hey Joe. Jimi Hendrix. Was that a 60s?
Was Hendrix 60s? That's the
Oh,
problem.
God,
I mean,
yeah.
he died.
The 60s and the 70s are kind of blended, though.
Yeah.
Well, there's 60s music. then
Like the
there's
Doors,
70s.
with the
Mamas
Doors,
and
the
the
60s or
Papas?
just the
Mamas and the
70s?
Who'd you say the Doors?
Yeah.
60s. That's 60s.
Well, see,
music.
then
That's not 70s.
I like the 60s
Yeah.
stuff. Some of it, I guess. Rolling Stones 60s.
And 70s and 80s.
The problem
and
is,
90s,
shut up, brother.
2000,
What I'm trying to say is,
2020.
like the Rolling Stones, in my mind, I've always seen the Rolling Stones of that 68 to 75 years.
Okay.
And then the Doors, I kind of visualize as the 68 to 72. You know, I've always,
What year did Morrison die? Do y'all remember?
I don't know.
71.
Was it 71?
Wasn't it?
You're kind of
because the Vietnam changed music too, you know.
Oh yeah.
Hold on,
Now
I'll
Vietnam
find-
went till the spring of '73, and that's where the music got super freaking depressingly weird, you know.
See, 60s and the 70s. That's the problem, is when you try to
Yeah,
say
but-
60s, it automatically
We'll just hit 70s. Let's see.
Yes.
automatically pulls up the 70s because you just imagine that's the bands.
I mean,
Classic rock bands of the 60s.
yeah,
Let's
remember-
go.
I mean, the Beatles
let's go
were
look.
coming out
Yes,
early. and-
Jim Morrison died July 3rd, 1971.
All right, so
Damn,
here you go.
Steph.
How about this? How funny is this?
Steph
And
is
here's
on it, man.
the number one, because there's so many to count down, but number one's the Beatles. Number two, the Rolling Stones. Number three, the Who. And the Who I really liked back in the day.
Yeah.
The Kinks, never really listened to. The Hollies, I have no idea. The Beach Boys. The Monkees. The Doors. I can't believe the Doors are under the Monkees. But the Monkees really did do big.
They were popular.
The Turtles. I mean, right now it's just like the Zoo at this point. The Monkees, the Turtles, the Animal, the Birds, the Yardbirds. Led Zeppelin is 13. The Grateful Dead, 14. Spencer Davis Group's 15. I have no idea. John Mayhall and the Blues Breakers, I have no idea. Jimi Hendrix is 17. Jefferson Starship, it's Jefferson Airplane first, then it
Yeah.
becomes
Yeah.
Jefferson Starship, then it becomes Starship, is 18. Frank Zappa is 19. Cream is
Awesome.
20. Blind Faith 21. Fleetwood Mac, I can't believe, is down at 22. Santana's
Mhm.
23.
Grand
Rare
Funk,
Earth 24, Grand Funk Railroad's 25, Deep Purple 26, Black
Man.
Sabbath 27, The
Ozzy.
Mountain 28. Have no idea who that is. Three Dog Nights, the 29th, Jethro Tull 30, The Stooges 31, MC5, have no idea who it is, 32, Pink Floyd 33,
Yeah,
Blue Cheer, no idea.
You might want to just start jumping. out 'cause there's a lot of
35 is
areas.
10 years after. I feel like we're already 10 years behind.
39 CCR.
Yeah, let's just name the people we know at this point.
And this is just bands because I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mamas and the Papas are damn near 50. Sorry,
Yeah.
Janis-
Funkel.
Janis Joplin was big in the 70s. I mean, in the
Rascals.
60s.
Paul Revere and
And
the
the
Raiders
I
is
listened to them.
54.
Traffic, Allman Brothers. I listened to
Stephen
them.
Wolf is 62.
The
The
Moody
Zombies,
Blues.
the Bee Gees is 65.
Wow, the Bee Gees back then. I don't
The
remember
Moody
that.
Blues too, you know.
I remember the Moody Blues. I don't remember the Bee Gees back that far though.
The
the
Blues.
Chocolate Watch Band. No
Stop it.
idea.
Yeah, let's look up a song. Come
Oh
on.
my
Look-
God.
Let's look up a song. That's gonna be my new theme song.
The
man.
Chocolate Watch
Blues.
Band.
But look at that Blues Magoos.
I'm gonna
like
see what in the
Oh my
halo
God. Come on, here we go.
the Chocolate Watch
This is
Band.
my new intro for the world according
You know
to
that
Mike
the
right
only
here.
thing I can think of. Do you know where I'm fixing to go? My chocolate starfish. That's the only thing I can think about.
And they were on the top. They were the top, what, 50 or something? Look at this. I've never once heard of this.
So let's
I
just
don't
see
know.
who
Dark
these people
Side
are.
of a Mushroom.
Dark Side of a Mushroom. I got
Or
a
of a
feeling there was a
mushroom.
lot of mushrooms involved.
Oh my God, this is crazy. Has anybody heard of them? Oh God, I'm getting naked.
There is some acid being used in this video. This is insane. This is what my parents. This is what my
Easy.
parents had to listen to. Look at that psychedelic stuff.
That's the old fractal.
Freaking Austin Powers fixed it.
Yeah,
Come out here.
those are math.
Does it have any words?
No.
Is it just music?
Look at that video, Stephanie. You're already high just watching it. Yeah, there's no words to it. You're already high just watching the
That
video.
is so.
The chocolate watch don't need your loving. Just
All right,
that
so
Oh
one.
my God.
what's who is this?
Bonzo Dog Do the band.
Dog
dude.
Friggin'
top
Ebonics.
100s, man.
Okay, let's. Oh my God! Look at this dude. He has shot the wad. Watch.
Love that hair.
Hold on.
Here we go, man.
Honestly, it was very nice.
Monster Mash?
In the canyons of your mind.
This reminds me of a Time Warner music commercial.
Of your cheek.
like
And
supposed
think
to be
about
the-
this. Think about this. Some woman found him to be like hot.
Oh,
Is he
God,
supposed to be
yeah.
like
Hold on.
the,
Monster man. Zombies were having
Oh, that's
You remember
right.
this one?
the party had just begun.
Okay, so you remember him doing the
Oh,
Monster
wow.
Mash. That is just crazy sick, man.
hunting tigers out in India? That's some weird names.
Oh my God, that is so funny, man.
You
That
did
is
the
so-
most.
Your this is from Henry.
The
Your parents
Monster
listening to that. You're lucky to be here.
Wow.
Listen, I want everybody to think about this for a second. We've talked about it before, but now we're talking about the music and your parents and stuff. So I was born in 1970, Christmas Eve, 1970. So that means 9 months earlier, getting busy was happening. My dad one time looked at me and said that I was the product of cheap gin, the backseat of a 69 Fairlane at the drive-in.
You could have been a Valentine's.
Well,
baby.
my dad said if I would have been born a female, they were going to name me Jenny.
Mhm. Well, think about it, because
Because
have been scrumping around
drinking
Valentine's Day.
Jenny, you get it?
I was conceived at a Deep Purple concert.
We can see that. Maybe I don't know, trash can out back. What? Did they have Porta Johns back then?
was.
You, I can get it. I can see.
Either that or Alice Cooper. It was one of the two, my mom said.
Wow. Oh, okay. So, Mike, how about you? Where do you go after somebody tells you that?
I was trying to make it funny and it didn't even work. I was
'Cause
like,
I'm
they had
thinking-
trash cans back then. They had Porta Johns
So
back then.
I'm thinking that explains the scary because Alice Cooper, or the high because of the Deep Purple.
and completely knowing every bit of music trivia from that period on. You know, it's great.
All right, so Mike,
Yeah, I
what
love
is
music.
what is your thoughts? Any other person want to call in?
Well-
Has your parents ever? Let's ask this as a question. Has your parents ever told you where you might have been produced?
No, not me. That was improper to talk about. Get this right here. This right here is when they started really coming out about their drug use and stuff like that.
What?
That you see how the guys were, you could tell they're stoned and whatnot.
You think?
But you've
Vanilla
got see
fudge.
right here you've got this mix going on. Now look at this. This is 60, 70 music. You've got the actual stand-up, everybody's wearing the same clothes, performers, but then you got like this guy, Bonzo Dog Doo-Doo Band.
How about this? Have you ever heard of? There's a song, and you see the difference right here. It says Gata Davida.
Right.
Do you know what it actually is?
In the Garden of
It's
Eden.
actually in the Garden of Eden, but
Yeah.
it was a psychedelic song,
Right.
and the guy was so buzzed out. Instead of saying "in the Garden of Eden, honey, it's in the Garden of Eden." So watch this real quick.
And this personifies the Vietnam War.
I'm gonna
I
put
love
this
this
song.
song.
I'm gonna put it on the station.
This and the CCR song. I mean, any 70s movie. This is what you hear.
Don't you know that I love you? In a God of Vida, baby. Don't you know that I'll always be true?
Now you know the first time I ever heard that was on a reel to reel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
My
And that was so true. That
yeah,
was the
man. My
truest
dad still got
man.
all the reel to reel stuff. We listened to in the Garden of Vida. I need to get that downloaded. Just to have it, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm still gonna push you for the night, man. Whether it's a 60s night this week and a 70s night next week and an 80s night the week after. But man, we're a radio station. We can't just be talk radio. We got to be some
Well, that's
cool
what I've been
ass
talking to.
smoking pot, drinking absinthe. Well, Monday night now we're gonna have some Idaho vodka.
I mean, look, you know, Highway Jack is a DJ. I mean, he
Yeah,
can
man,
he can
he's
play
rocking.
music. He can do his thing.
But that angry American, I don't think anybody's going to tune in for in the God of Ada.
No. But what I'm going to do is when the good thing is when I finally get everything worked out with the Mac, I can do schedules.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, I can make it automatically play my 80s file on Friday nights at 9:00.
Yeah, but we need a DJ in here, somebody that can talk about the music. Like
I got that, but what I'm trying to tell you is at least on Friday nights, like when a lot of people hit me up and go, "Hey man, I'm grilling out. Play me some 80s music."
Oh, yeah.
We can automatically say, you know, blah 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 on 9:00 Saturday nights. It's club music if we wanted to.
Yeah, man, you could do disco night, man. I lived in the disco age. I don't know about you guys. But I lived through disco, and I hated it. But, God, I'd love to do an hour of talking about the disco.
Look, Henry says, I was born in 1971. Guess I'm lucky to be here, too. My parents have been listening to the same music.
See what's happening? We're bringing
you
up
know
this
what's
era
funny?
of the music.
Here's what's funny.
Yeah, see, that's
Here's
exactly
what's
what
funny is I wasn't born. My dad was a police officer, and my mom was real straight-laced. So the hardest substance would have been alcohol. But now, like my Uncle Ricky, I mean, he's lucky his kid wasn't born like SpongeBob. I mean, my uncle had been shooting heroin and snorting cocaine.
Man.
Let me tell you how my Uncle Ricky got out of going to Vietnam. So my dad was flat-footed, and he wanted to go to Vietnam, but they wouldn't take flat-footed back then. Now they realize it's the best thing to do, which is odd. But Ricky got drafted. So Ricky, the day before they made him go in, he had a Super Bee. So he took the Super Bee, and he was highly allergic to cats. He went and picked up 5 or 6 cats.
Oh, wow.
Put them in the Super Bee, did them a big old shot of heroin, slept in the car within the Super Bee with the cats. When he went in the next day, his eyes were swelled up. He was coughing, sneezing. You could tell he was still hungover from shooting heroin. And it was just like, "Hey, man, here to report." And they're like, "What is wrong with you?" "I got allergies." And they were like, "Dude, we can't send you over there if this is what's going to happen to you." So they booted him out. So the story's just ironic. My dad wanted to go. My uncle didn't. Yeah, but that's the difference between a cop and a drug dealer.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. But like I said, you know, just bringing up this music right here is so many people right now that are listening to it going, "Wow, man, I remember when I heard that when I was like 12 years old." Let me tell you something. My brothers, but I had 2 older brothers, and they both listened to Led Zeppelin. So all I wanted to do is have my own little phonograph, which looked like a little suitcase, flip it open, and put that little 45 on there and just jam to the same freaking songs, man. Led Zeppelin, Black Dog, and Immigrant Song, man. I know them by heart. The other ones that were, you know, that were really cool that were coming out then were the 8-tracks were starting to come out, and the Beatles dominated the 8-track market for so long. And I remember our first 8-track player.
Dude, I've got an 8-track of Saturday Night Fever somewhere.
Man, the 8-track player we had, one of the first ones. We came from a wealthy family, and so when it first came out, it was as big as this room. I swear to God. And the clunking and the chunking, you know, when you put it in, you know, and then it would go, you know.
Yeah, that sound effects was amazing.
Well, because you could move from song to song, but it was in serial.
I thought auto reverse on my cassette was the stuff.
Oh, God, man.
I remember when you used to put pieces of paper in the little hole to record on the cassettes.
I remember when you used to have to pull it out, flip it over, put it back in.
Hey, quit talking about your girlfriends.
Shut up. When it didn't do the auto switching.
Or how about when it would get eaten up and you'd have to put a pencil in there and spin it back?
What about on an 8-track when it would get pulled?
I never had 8-track, so I didn't know.
Oh, really?
No, I mean, my mom had 8-track. There was nothing she owned I wanted to listen to.
Oh, shoot. My mom and dad, they had Heart on
we were
the
record
8-track.
players, man.
Gosh, I can't remember. Pink Floyd. My dad loved Pink Floyd. So,
man, I tell you what, those were the days.
Yeah, they were. We're gonna do the 20 Google searches.
Sure. We got 4 minutes and 45 seconds.
Okay.
We can extend it a little bit if we need to.
Number 20. Why does my boss hate me?
What is this again? What is the survey?
Top 20, the 20 most bizarre Google searches.
Okay.
There's nothing bizarre about that. If I do it, it's going to come up DJ Scottie going, "You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot."
Listen, dude, that's not funny.
You are an idiot.
Number 19. Number 19.
I don't mean any disrespect.
Good God. And that's a holiday idiot. Holiday insults brought to you by DJ
That
Scottie.
means Mike's, at least an idiot 7 times out of a year.
Oh, a
Okay.
lot more than that.
All right, number 19. Can I marry my cousin?
Well, what is the definition of that, by the way?
What do you mean?
Is it your first cousin's off limit, but your second and third's okay? Or is it your first and second's off limit and your third's okay? Or is if nobody knows it's your cousin, it's okay?
I think
I don't know,
legally it's your third.
I guess if you that's why they do the Google searches.
Yeah,
I don't know.
First and seconds are supposed to be off.
And can you marry a stepsister?
Yes.
I mean, she's no blood to you.
Yes, you can marry a stepsister.
That's just
Steph?
odd.
You can't marry a half sister.
Okay,
but you can marry a
okay,
stepsister.
Steph. Well, okay, hypothetically speaking, because you've made out with your cousin, you have more.
That makes you an expert.
You have insight. So, say your aunt. Okay, let's word it this way. So, say your dad has a brother.
Mm-hmm.
Your brother, that's your uncle.
Mm-hmm.
So your uncle marries a woman that has a child.
Mm-hmm.
You call that child your cousin, but it's not really your cousin. Can you marry that cousin?
I guess.
I mean, there's no blood. There's no blood to you.
Because that's kind of what my brother did.
I mean, oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that how your sister-in-law,
Well,
cousin?
But it's not that close. It was my dad's stepfather's brother's stepson married a woman that had kids, and it's her daughter.
Yeah, that's so far out. I don't know that it would matter.
Yeah.
Hey, these little goodie packets, they come like 6 to a pack.
I was trying to explain it.
We would need a pen and a paper to draw that out.
Freaking dry erase board, man.
Because, there's just always that question. Like, I knew a dude in high school that his dad married a girl.
Mm-hmm.
So then his stepsister and him knocked boots.
Mm-hmm.
But they already knew each other. They already knew each other before dad and mom met each other. Like they had already been talking kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So people were giving him hell. And it's like, why? He was kind of talking to this chick before that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I would say that happened a lot in the, years ago when there wasn't a lot of transportation or a lot of social media.
Well, back in
you went to the same school.
Well, back in the 50s and earlier in Lithonia. That's how I found out a lot of my cousins is because my great grandparents were on one side of the track, and my buddy Stacy, his grandmother and grandfather was on one side of the track.
Mm-hmm.
And all the time we were driving through Lithonia going by his grandma's, and finally I went in one day and his grandma said something, and I said, "Yeah, my great grandmother lives across the street." And I said what the last name was, and come to find out, Stacy, he was my 8th cousin. Something along the lines of my great grandmother's mother had married so and so's grandfather. But back then Lithonia was considered a big city because everything was farmlands. When you get back into the 20s and the 30s.
Yeah, man. I mean, what can you do? Too? I mean, you didn't have a big. What would you got?
You didn't have a large pack of bags to choose from. Let's word it that way.
Right.
If you guess how many cats I have in this bag,
That's
I'll
right.
give you both of them.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's all you really had to work with.
So that was just a question. What's the rule? What's the rule? Is it even a written rule,
Yeah.
or is it a common sense rule? Only in Alabama, Jolie says.
Number 18. What happens if?
Excuse me, that was Henry said that. Go ahead.
What happens if you drink blood?
Nothing.
Yeah, because there's idiots out there that really think they're vampires.
Well, no, I mean, years and years ago. Now, my family.
Now, what if the blood has something bad in it? Does your stomach acid kill it?
Yes,
That's what I was
Just
wondering.
for fun.
it does. It's just like drinking.
All right, so y'all were asking if you knew how you were conceived, right?
Yeah, well, that
Yes.
about an hour ago, but
Yeah.
sure, go ahead. I'm just messing with
Well,
you.
you
Go
know,
ahead.
I'm just catching up.
I know. Go ahead.
And,
I'm just picking. I'm just picking.
Unfortunately, I know. And
is this a good
it
thing or a
was-
bad thing?
I mean, you weren't like
well, I
grabbing.
mean, it's horrifying, actually, but you know. Yeah.
Okay, well,
What can I do about it?
Does that mean you're going to
Anyhow.
tell us, or do you rather not?
yeah. Did you just call to harass us this morning, or?
Was you
Shut up, Mike.
conceived at a Kenny Rogers concert?
Islands
my
in the
parents weren't Kenny
streams.
Rogers fans.
I'm
No,
just kidding.
I was conceived on. My dad used to be real big into motorcycles,
Okay.
and at one point he had 12 motorcycles, and then he
Okay.
had a build motorcycle, literally in his bedroom, and it was a Screaming Eagle, 1976 Screaming Eagle.
And that has to do with your what?
And-
He was conceived on the
and-
Screaming
and were
Eagle.
you-
I was conceived on a Screaming Eagle. They were listening to what was the song by the Sticks?
Listen,
you're
it
the
could
one
be
who
worse.
called.
Your dad could always walk
Yeah,
up
what
to you.
again?
Look, you could have been conceived on a Sportster, and all your life your dad would go, "Come here, sport."
Renegade. They were listening to Renegade, right?
No, don't let it end.
I mean, listen, just think about it. If you would have been born a girl, your dad would call you Wide Glide, and then that would be making reference to your wide hips or something,
'Cause
right?
I was thinking Panhead.
Or Super Glide, or Street Glide. You know, you could be given a lot of Knucklehead, Panhead. Joe Leaper saved me here. I mean, Joe could give out
Well,
some good names.
I was considered a knucklehead.
What if you was a girl? He called you
Didn't
Soft
make sense.
Tail.
You was considered a knucklehead.
Whoa. Easy.
What if you was
Oh,
transgender? He
Soft
could call you Soft
Ooh.
Tail.
Yeah, side boobs.
Or if you're big like Mike, they'd call you Sidecar.
I'm good with that.
I'm waiting. Joe Leaper has
But
not
no,
chimed in
that
yet.
Was,
'Cause Joe Leaper probably asleep on his
that
beard.
was my horrific.
So, what age were you told this?
It was like 7, 8.
What age were you conceived at?
Chriswood Raven says you are definitely a soft tail.
You can't say shut up, Mike, on that one.
Shut
Yeah,
up, Mike.
yeah. Whatever.
No, that was my story as a
Joe
as a
Leaper
kid.
says I'm on my own on this one. He didn't want to say nothing.
Well, that was a great story. Thanks for calling.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Anything else?
No,
All right, brother. We'll see you here later on.
Bye, Brett.
All right, bye. All right, you guys, we're going to shoot off to commercial. We're going to come back to Stephanie's list of whatever that was we were doing.
Insults. Well, apparently all these
20 mo-
stupid searches are applying to our listeners.
20 most bizarre Google searches. Hey, that's giving us topics to talk about on each one of them so
Yeah,
far.
it's giving us something. All right, we'll be right back. Everybody, remember, I'm just in my Kid Rock frame of mind. We got some more Kid Rock coming up. We'll be right back.
Yeah, Kid Rock.
Because I want to be a cowboy, baby.
I think you should play that song. We should get to sing along.
Like a fist of rage. Oh my God. I can't believe I didn't go to Guns N' Roses last night.
I know it sucks.
No, everything I saw, it was great.
Man, it sucks that we didn't go, asshole.
Yeah, because you are.
You are. You always call me names.
Yeah,
Listen.
yeah, bitch.
Sure.
Don't call me a bitch. Bitch. I was supposed to get the promo pack from the Daily Buzz. I'll see if that's yet. Belched all over Ash.
Oh, I just see it dripping off Ash's chin.
Oh my God.
Running man. I'm almost at my chair. Almost at my chair. Almost at my chair.
I say play I Want to Be a Cowboy. And
What's wrong,
no,
Mike?
you just changed the atmosphere in the room.
Oh my gosh.
Got the shadow.
Well, that's because of the sun coming up.
No shit, really? Look at the shadow. That's because of the sun. Fucking redneck Steph is rubbing off on your ass. You're a goob. Look at the shadow. Yeah, it's because of the sun. Thank you, Scotty. I couldn't get it through life. Did it break? Oh. Damn, it sounded like something broke.
A piece of metal like this, screw to here so that we can move the camera.
Hey, if this young lady wants to go on the live, can we call her? This is Kim Jackson. She's the editor-in-chief of the Daily Buzz. Well, we're gonna be doing some coordination back and forth.
You said she wants to go live. I mean, would you
Well,
want to call her?
yeah, I'm gonna call her and say, "Hey, what's up? You're live on the air," and let her talk about the paper.
Yeah.
We're gonna end up with about a quarter or half page ad.
No, that's fine. You know, that's what Mean U.S. Writer did. U.S. Writer magazine.
Oh yeah,
magazine.
Yeah.
That's what we did. That's where that article's from. I'd advertise for them. They'd advertise for me.
She's and I've got another woman too that's going to help us with some press releases. So like when we come out with a new show like this one, anything we do, we should send out a press.
I agree. And Doc used to cover a lot of that kind of stuff.
We don't have a chiropractor on staff.
We were working on one a long time ago.
Ah, we were working on a chiropractor instead of a chiropractor working on us.
It never panned out. That was
You
one
have
of them.
somebody that did massages.
That was one of them things that Jen was. It never petered out, panned out, petered in.
Peter Peckered out.
Peter Pecker, pick peppers, pick a pecker, pick peckers.
It never transpired.
Never added up.
Oh shit.
Hey, girly, what are you doing?
Like 9 on or something?
All right. You want what I was thinking about doing here?
No, you were just right under your microphone.
Line and letting you go live on the air.
Go back because I need to fix that.
All right, and you can just talk. Yeah.
Stop. Put
Just
the mic
talk
right back
about-
where it was. Do what you were doing.
No, nothing. Just we
Hang
love the
tight.
live thing, you know. I'll just call you up and start teasing with you.
All right, start doing it.
You can tell the world about who you are, paper, and what we're going to be doing.
Keep
Just
going.
Spontaneous as hell.
Keep going.
Yeah, we'll be screwing around. All right, so the number that I'm going to be calling you from is 678-760-1556. So you'll
Say
be
something.
live on YouTube and you'll be live on the radio.
Now pull the mic back down.
Hear me?
Keep
Can you
talking.
hear me?
I don't know until
A,
I get
B,
tired of
C,
talking
Now
to
pull
your
back.
girly self.
Now say something. We'll try that. Now
Got
put it
5
back up
minutes.
and do that again.
All right, so you need to put on makeup and
We're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that right there. Right there.
All right, talk to you in a few. Her and the guy involved in papers. You got the editor, and then you got the other guy.
Writer? I don't know.
No, he's not a writer.
And we're back.
Okay, so what are the two people?
Oh yeah.
What are the two people that are in charge of a newspaper? You got
Do I look like a newspaper person?
a little bit. You have a good face for radio.
You got a great body
Yo,
for radio.
You wear them gay
You
glasses.
got a great
Do you
body
realize,
for radio.
You know our van rants that we do? Oh my God. I went back and watched them. They're hilarious.
Do you know how many people hate my white lenses?
They hate your white glasses.
And that is the whole reason.
They hate them,
The
Scotty.
whole reason I wear them.
Oh
They
my
are
God.
the most, my white sunglasses are the most obnoxious. Listen,
I was
let me say this to you.
by that.
I needed some new lenses, right? Because of my eyes. So I'll pick up those white ones and I go, God, these are the ugliest ones possible to find. But I needed the orange lenses. And Horizon says, you can have those. And I went, have? They go, yeah, we've had them for 2 years and nobody's bought them. I went, well, thanks.
Hell yeah.
Nobody would buy these. Like, they were even discounted and nobody would buy them. So I was
That's
like,
funny.
if everybody hates them that much,
Well,
do
I
you
think
know what kind of
Crystal-
attention I'm going to get with these glasses?
Didn't Crystal?
Did you see my blue sneakers? My wife says, who buys blue? I'm not talking blue jean blue. I'm talking like IROC Camaro blue shoes.
Cobalt blue.
Yes, and I like this cup.
Yeah.
And my wife says, who does that? And I said, every clown
Yeah.
needs clown shoes.
Yeah.
And she goes, that is funny that you say it like that. And I went, my life is a show. Of course I need the shirt that's crazy, the sunglasses that are crazy, the blue shoes. That's me. Duh.
All right. So
Duh.
back to the most bizarre Google searches. Number 17, can a man get pregnant?
Oh my God. That is dumb.
Number 16, do worms have eyes? Number 15, do men have periods?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe so too.
I do.
Number 14, why won't my car start?
Because you didn't pay the or you're drunk and you couldn't pass the breathalyzer.
Number 13, number 13, am I a psycho?
And the answer is, what did you just Google?
Number 12, is the world flat?
See, that's just dumb.
If these are the most bizarre.
I know.
Number
blaming you,
11, does my bum look 40? Number 10, do pigs sweat? Number 9, is the tooth fairy real?
Yes.
Number 8, why are we here? So wait a minute, you believe in the tooth fairy, but you don't believe in ghosts?
Hey, that money gets under my pillow somehow.
Hey, let me tell you, my daughter came to my house one time and one of her teeth were coming out and I didn't have any change, like $1. So I left a 20.
Oh, dude.
My daughter wakes up the next day, starts counting her teeth, and she calls her mom and says, I'm losing all my teeth at Daddy's house. And she starts counting her mouth out, going, look how much money I can make.
I'm holding on to like 600 and
Oh,
something
my
bucks.
God.
Number 7, do penguins have knees?
Nope.
Number 6, why do men have nipples?
I know.
22,000 people search that monthly. Why do men have nipples?
Oh, my God. It's like, you know, I've had people, kids rather, say, why do boy dogs have nipples? And I'm just like,
Oh.
go ask your mother. I'm not answering those questions. I don't believe it's my position to answer those questions.
Number 5, when will I die? Number 4,
Soon, hopefully.
Oh my God. Henry says you're in a Kid Rock frame of mind because that's who your wife really wanted to marry. I used to act like him though, so she was okay with it.
Yeah, we know. Wait, that's okay.
number 4, does farting burn calories?
Yes.
Number 3, are aliens real?
No.
Number 2, how do I get home?
Uber.
And the number 1 search that monthly searches are 90,500 people search this every month is, am I pregnant?
Well, I would think that's what they make the little birth control things for.
Or the pregnancy test for.
Pregnancy test. That's what I was thinking. I've never had to use one. So, I mean, I've peed on one before, but that's because I used to live in bad neighborhoods.
So, we were on this whole music kick, and as I was in the bathroom, I thought of something.
I just got from Henry. These sound like redneck Stephanie searches.
Yeah, that's what that's what I'm.
What is the
going with.
stupidest thing that what was you gonna say? I don't want to take away from what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say, if you could, at the age you are now, go back in time to any.
Okay, that has nothing to do with Google then. So let me go back to the Google for a second, because that right there just has nothing to do with Google for a second.
Yeah, I said it had to do with the music.
Okay, so on Google last night, I did what size pool pump do I need? So I had to.
It just sounds funny. Yeah.
So I had to verify on a 27-foot round pool.
Right.
Am I 48 inches or 52 inches?
Yeah, I got you.
So now I got to go out there and measure where my skimmer is, because it makes the difference of, okay, Intex is a pool company that does the saltwater stuff. Their largest setup is for 15,000 gallons. Well, if I'm at a 48 inch, I fall under like 15,200.
Right.
So I'd only be a little bit over. But if I'm at like the 52 or 54 inch, I fall into 17,000 or 21,000.
Right.
So it's like, dude, I'm like Googling everything.
Google-licious.
How to determine what size pump I need versus the filter, what size piping, the plumbing I need versus the pump versus the filter. So you have to do all this. And what you don't realize too is if you add any extra pipe, it makes you have to have a stronger motor, pool pump. So I have to learn all this, but that's what my latest Googles are. So what was the last thing you Googled? Not while your hand was under the table, Mike. Legitimately, what was the last thing you Googled? Stephanie just Googled the top 20 Googles, right?
That's funny.
Well, yeah.
Really.
But I was going to my history to see.
Don't tell us about the midget porn. Just keep going. I mean, Tubby, if Tubby's listening, you send him a private message on what the link was, because he's all into that stuff. But
the last thing that I actually Googled was Jim Morrison. That was today. This morning, just a little while ago, to see what year for sure that he died. So
cool. Hey, can we call the Daily Buzz, see what they're up to today, see what they're buzzing about?
We can. Hold on, I'm typing somebody.
Okay. And hey, I tell you what, maybe that's what we should do, is ask them, what does a newspaper editor, what do they Google? Do they do fact checks by Google? Is that good? Is that bad?
And then last night, how many feet are in a kilometer? I Googled that.
Why'd you do that?
Because I needed to know how far I had to walk to get my Pokemon egg to hatch.
Oh my God. Now, you know what we're doing is, because we're doing that event in August, and they're trying to do a million steps. So it's a corporate deal. It's not an open event. So it's kind of a private deal, and all the employees, I think there's about 125 of them, are going to try to do 1 million steps and raise $150,000. And I apologize, I don't know the actual where it's going to be going to charity, but I
got a piece of paper. I have to explain it. There's a little boy that is ill, facing ailments, and he suffers, and that's what the charity was supposed to be for.
All right, and then so we're going to be at that event, but we're trying to figure out, there's basically, for a human being, there's 2,000 to 2,200 steps in a mile for everybody. And Scotty and I were doing the algebra in the car, and we figured out that everybody's hold on. It's a
1/8 mile track.
Right.
So that means it takes 8 laps to make 1 mile.
Right.
You with me, Steph?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 8 laps. And let's word this correctly, Steph. Pay attention. You know how big a football field is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This track circles the football field.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that still gives you room at your touchdown areas and on your sidelines for the teams. I'm just trying to give you a visual on how big the track is. So that's an 1/8 mile, and it takes 8 laps to make 1 mile. You with me?
Mm-hmm.
We determined that it was going to take each person 32 laps.
4 miles.
Wow.
At least 4 miles.
4 miles.
In 1,000-degree temperature.
At 8 laps a mile, 32 laps in 2 hours. Can you do 32 laps in 95-degree weather, August 13th, for 2 hours?
I don't know about that.
What time in the morning? But yeah, no, there's no
from 10 to 2.
Yeah, 10. Yeah,
I think the most.
And you know, football players get told to run the bleachers.
Yeah.
The concrete bleachers.
With their pads on.
Yeah, they're going to be doing that too.
Are they going to have pads on?
No, these are
they're
people, regular, everyday people. If you want to put knee pads on, that's on you.
No, and then they wonder why the kids pass out from heat exhaustion.
Well, these aren't kids.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
These are adults, white collar workers that are shaped very similar to us, who sit behind a computer all day.
Right.
Can you visualize? Send EMS, please.
Yeah, I think the most.
I love the idea. Don't get me wrong. I love the idea of this, but I'm nervous.
Now, do you feel that track was an Olympic track? It didn't look like an Olympic track.
No, it's not. It's not, because it would be more like a half mile.
Yes, an Olympic track is a half mile. So
that's why I was trying to make people visualize. If you envision a football field, it's just a little bigger than a football
is it about
field.
The same size as
but this is what I visualize.
Well, it wasn't
heat stroke victim. Heat stroke victim. Please remain.
It wasn't a soccer field. It was just like
it's a football field, a regular football field.
Yeah.
It was a football field for high school games.
It's about the same size as Heritage's.
Yeah. Exactly.
Almost positive it's an eighth of a mile. It might be a quarter of a mile, but you're still talking about the distance. It doesn't matter how many times you're going around. It still means you got to walk 4 to 5 miles in staggering heat.
And we did have a good cross breeze that day.
Yeah.
But if the breeze is blowing any other direction that day, because
we're screwed.
It's a U shape. There's bleachers on one side and another side, and a building at one end, and the scoreboard's like the empty side. So the wind was blowing from the scoreboard inside the U. If the wind's blowing any other direction that day, we may not get a cross breeze.
Yep. It's gonna be
and I'm not
crazy.
complaining. We're just tossing it out there for you fellas.
Oh, no, we're not complaining.
And I need somebody to loan me at a minimum a 16-foot trailer, because Fat Boy said that they will be more than happy to give me 2 golf carts to use that day. Because here's what I said: if you have a chance of somebody having a heat stroke, what if somebody uses 1 golf cart to go get ice?
Yeah.
Then there's not a second golf cart to go pick somebody up.
Right.
Yeah.
So just saying.
Yep.
The average track around the football field is a quarter mile.
Okay,
so that's an average.
Yeah, but like I said, it really doesn't matter how many times you're going.
So that means 4 laps.
Yeah.
For 1 mile.
So 16.
So 16 laps, but it's still the same amount of miles.
It's still 4 miles.
Yeah, you get hung up on the 16 laps versus 32 laps, but regardless, you're still walking 4 miles.
Yeah, you could be a shorter track and you do it 100 times. Doesn't matter. You're still doing 4 miles. All right,
that's the difference. You know, Stephanie, for you, that'd be the difference between Talladega and a dirt track.
Talladega and Bristol.
Yeah, Talladega and Bristol.
It's still the same miles.
Well, back when I was a teacher at Heritage, we would do PE out on the track and we would walk. You know, some people had it easy because they were in wheelchairs and electric wheelchairs at that.
Man, did you just really call that easy? Those poor people, Stephanie. Those poor people. You are an idiot.
You're an idiot.
I'm not an idiot.
You just said some people had it lucky. They was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, they could just zoom right on by.
Mike.
Hey, Drew was one of those.
Somebody just dug a ditch deeper than you could.
Anyways, I'm
waiting for OSHA to show up.
I'm waiting for another death threat to come over with a phone call.
For our confined space entry permit.
Yeah, some people had it easy. They's in a wheelchair. I can't believe that came out of your mouth.
Yes, it did.
We're gonna have sponsors going. We are not part of this anymore.
I was about to say.
Well, it was Drew because I know. Well, maybe he's listening. I guess he's not, or he'd have called in by.
Yeah, who cares about the other people in wheelchairs listening? That
it was Drew.
Got offended by what you just said.
Oh, whatever.
Jacob's already figuring out how to make a pipe bomb and getting the UPS to you now.
Yeah, but he's got to drive up and throw it, so it's not going to be.
Oh my gosh! Go ahead.
He doesn't even drive his. He pushes it. But
We'll catch him.
I think the most I did was
You're just
like,
digging it deeper, Stephanie.
I
Unless,
know.
unless he's gonna throw the pipe bomb and go downhill, because he can probably roll fast.
delivery.
Yeah.
Mike, what is wrong with you?
I was just
But it was
waiting
like 4 laps.
Did
That I
you just
did.
drink the same Kool-Aid she just did?
No, it's the monster, man.
Jesus Christ.
We
We're going
did
to
the
commercial.
mash.
Everybody hang tight.
did
We'll
the
be right back. It's
mash.
just
The
fun in the
mash.
morning. I have no idea where we were, but we're going to come back to it.
Good dude.
Where were we?
Well, when we come back, we need to call.
Are you
the
really
Daily-
Pokemoning while you're sitting at the damn table?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, y'all
What
were
is wrong
talking
with
about.
you?
I'm paying attention.
You're
and
an
y'all
idiot.
were talking.
You're supposed to be part of the show.
I am part of the show. I'm on our Facebook. I mean, not our Facebook, but our YouTube too.
You blew it.
I did, didn't
She
I?
did. That's how she got here. Give us a few seconds. We'll be right back, and we got a phone call to make.
Oh my God.
What is wrong with you?
It's the monster.
Oh my God. Holy cow, look at that. A bear in a pool.
He's chilling.
I bet he is. He's hot.
He's chilling. He's chilling, Willie. And
I saw. Oh man.
Oh, look at this picture. The Democratic Party is starting doing a registration drive, and they're standing in front of.
it's ridiculous, man.
Doesn't it make you wonder though sometimes? Because I mean, wasn't it when?
Well, they just admitted, the emails came out and they just admitted that the freaking runoff was rigged, and nobody's saying or doing anything about it. They rigged it. Bernie Sanders was told in emails, "You will not win. We are backing."
Obama invites Central Americans to flood U.S.
I don't know about that.
Why is Border Patrol not sitting there blowing people away when they top that fence?
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm coming.
We're going back live after this next commercial, by the way.
I just text her, tell her so. Oh wow, was that a jump?
Yeah, watch this. God almighty, I hate when those videos start making that much noise that
But
fast.
that was freaking amazing. Good Lord, look at that.
I got to play it again.
How do you think in your mind that's what you want to do?
How do you
Or
know you're going to land that?
Yeah, or do you just go up there and just start? Epileptic?
Because here's the problem. Watch this. At the speed he's going, if he was to hit the ground,
Yeah,
oh,
and
you see
that's-
it's padded. Look at the ramp when he lands.
That's a hell of a way to dismount too, man. That's ridiculous.
Oh, you dismount. Oh,
Just hops off the bike.
He had to at the speed he was going.
All right, so Kim's ready when you are.
Holy
Well,
cow! Did you see the second jump?
That
Watch.
I don't
Watch
even
the second
know.
one. Watch the second one. All
I.
right, that's the first one. Now watch the second one. There's the second one.
Oh crap! That was cool.
Yeah, well,
Here we go.
That was cool.
amazing, man. Now watch, they'll be
Now
doing
what-
this on motorcycles next.
What
That's
would
how it
have happened
typically
if he'd have
goes.
missed
I
catching the
just-
bike though?
I don't know about that dismount.
And here we are. We's back. We's back for more.
We are live. Is that you in a wife beater? Jesus. Are you serious? Don't
Here.
play that. No, don't play that. Oh God, I'm gonna vomit. Are you in a wife beater?
I was probably getting ready for a show. Let's see.
You're in a wife beater.
All right, everybody, I'm a little rough this morning after working last night, and this is one of my funny videos. I got a friend. She went missing July 23rd.
Oh yeah, that's when my buddy went missing.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
There
right.
was a scare of abduction.
Oh, that ain't cool at all.
Yep. She went to a
Garden party.
she went and picked somebody up and took somebody home at like midnight to help somebody out. They say she stopped at a convenience store at 1 something in the morning, and then she was missing for 4 days, man. Nobody could find her.
Yeah, and then when they found her, wasn't it in the hospital?
Yes. So, all right, let's get out of here. We're going to make this phone call.
All right.
I say get out of here.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Well, I meant get out of this conversation as well.
Yeah, let's get out of this conversation.
Yep.
My body lies over the ocean. Wouldn't it be funny if it's the wrong number?
My body
Lies over the sea. Man, a lot of birthdays this month. Birthdays.
Oh.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who is this?
This is Kim Jackson with the Daily Buzz.
Well, this is Military Mike with Just for Fun Radio. How are you today?
I am fantastic. I'm looking out by a window and seeing another gorgeous, hot, sunny day in Madison, Georgia.
Man, every time I talk to you, that's what I think of, too.
Yeah, we're wanting to move that direction, actually. House-wise.
Yeah, man. We'd love to move the studio out there.
Move the studio. I'm wanting to move out there.
I don't care about you moving, Scotty. Hey, listen, you're live on YouTube and you're live on the radio. And you're here with... before we put the wall up?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're going to put a wall up in Madison?
Well, you know, we don't like development here.
God, I bet you the Chamber of Commerce loves you.
Well, the good thing is if we brought Mike, it's not like bringing the neighborhood. He's not going to bring any people.
There you go. Well, we'll let you in then.
Okay, deal. Now, hey, just to let you know, Kim, you're on the air live, YouTube and on the radio, and you're here with DJ Scottie, and he's the host of the morning show, along with his co-host, Redneck Stephanie.
Hello.
That would be our co-host.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I was just because last time I said something about our show or something like that, and Scotty yelled at me because he's like, "It's your show? Is it your show now?"
No, you called it your show.
My boss has anger management issues. Kim, are you the boss, or do you have a boss?
Oh, David is definitely the boss.
Okay.
Because that's the only way I can keep him working is to let him be delusional.
We've not figured out how to get Mike to work. He is delusional already, but anything that we do, like if I tell him to go do something, he finds every way possible to not do it. And as of this morning, I made a really tasteless joke.
Very tasteless
but
joke.
Everybody laughed.
Yeah.
But, you know, the next thing I know, he's going to be at the Claremont trying to strip instead of doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Hey, it's either that or Uber.
Wow.
It's either that or Uber.
Well,
and we talked about Uber, Kim.
It sounds like you've got a challenge on your hands.
Well,
working with Alzheimer's patients is always a
come
challenge.
on, man, that wasn't very nice.
That's funny.
Alzheimer's or Alzheimer's?
Well,
yeah.
He's an all-the-timer.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, Kim and I, we have a mutual friend named Amy who is a very attractive woman that I've been chasing for years. And I think what it is Amy got tired of me chasing her, so she like introduced me to Kim. It's like, I know what you're doing here. I'm not stupid. But Kim, what is your actual title at the newspaper?
I am the managing editor and the creative designer.
Okay. I've been calling you the editor-in-chief because we really, in radio, we don't really know print media titles that well.
Well, in our company, we wear all the hats, David and I, pretty much. So
Yeah, I do too. Mike, yeah.
You can just pick a title and I'll answer to it.
Yeah.
Really? That's
dangerous. Mike. I told him I was going to get him just a brass plaque just to make him feel special, but it's not going to look any different than the little one that they had printed for Norm at Cheers. It just says Norm's seat. So that's kind of what we're going to do for Mike.
I was wanting to get one.
David is a certified life coach. So.
Oh, cool. So he'd be great for him to call in one day.
Is that a class that you go to become a certified life coach?
It is. He went to the School of Hard Knocks.
Now, seriously, wait a minute, Kim, you brought something up. Is there really a class to get certified to be a life coach?
I have no idea.
Oh,
You know, I've always been a life coach. I keep telling Mike every day what he needs to do. He just chooses to not do it.
I have a general problem with authority. I do. That's why 28 years in the military. When I got out, I said, "That's it. I'm not taking the order."
Mike said to me the other day, "Look, dude, I got 52 years of being this kind of a loser. Don't attempt to change it."
Yeah. I'm going to go with that too.
It seems like you're doing okay with that. So
You know, they say once you admit it and accept it, that you're, you know, and he's owned up to it. He's accepted it, and he's okay with it.
Well, what we want to do, Kim, and I'm trying to get off the topic.
Mike's going to change the subject. Right.
I know I'm special. I get to park up front. We've talked about that. But what I would like to do, Kim, is I would like to collaborate on some projects with the Daily Buzz and with Just for Fun Radio. What do you think?
Well, that would be awesome. And I will say that we love our newspaper, and our audience loves our newspaper. And we bring interesting, intriguing stories to the area from Conyers to Lake Oconee that no one else is doing. Our last newspaper has this wonderful trio named Post Monroe that's made up of Ashley Hewitt, Whitney Duncan, and Shelby McLeod. And Shelby grew up in Madison. She actually went to school with my daughter.
How about
and they
that?
have now, just after being together for a very short time, played the Grand Ole Opry twice.
Man, that's
They're
awesome.
adorable. They could be the next 66, honestly.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You know, we the management company we're involved with, Total Entertainment Management with Rich Archer. We do a lot of collaboration, obviously, through them, but it's really cool because there is something going on locally on this side of town that is really good quality entertainment every weekend.
Oh, yeah. The East Side's always got it going on.
It's always got something really cool going on, but there's nobody that has the like all-encompassing calendar of events, you know?
And that's what Daily Buzz is becoming. We are committed to helping people find where the good music is and show up, not only so they can be entertained, because there's nothing worse than an artist performing and there's no one to perform for.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. And you know what? It's really funny on this side of town because there is such great performers. Sometimes when I do go to these things and there's not a lot of people there, you know what? I don't look at the performer. I look at the folks that are promoting it. And it's like, you know, it's only special if we make it special.
Yes.
Okay. So, and you and I both know that quality folks, I'm going to say, not just folks going out to drink as many beers as they can and fall down, but I'm talking about quality folks that want to see quality entertainment are out there. There is recreational dollars available now. People are getting better with their savings and stuff, and they want to go out, but they don't want to go all the way to Atlanta.
That's right.
No. The main reason is you've got to drive back.
And Uber's expensive.
But she's not lying though, and that's the problem. Is I've always told people there's nothing worse than me driving to Atlanta while I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I get a full belly of food. I get relaxed after a couple drinks, and then I go, "Oh my God, I got to get home."
Yep, I agree.
So I purposely don't go these places anymore.
If I go to Atlanta, I want to stay and spend the night.
Right.
But then that in itself is problematic. But we are getting music out this way. Even the Indigo, which is where I saw Post Monroe recently in Athens, that's 30 minutes away. That's an easy drive. And it is the coolest venue ever. And I hope that the Indigo will continue to bring music to that venue. They started out being a music venue. And then I don't think they received the support that they had expected to receive. They wanted to be the Bluebird Cafe of Athens.
See, that's cool. That's cool.
People know, hey, you bring us good music.
You know, and I'm going to kind of, it's the same topic basically, but I'm going to change it just a little bit. Is yesterday we were interviewing Vernon Jones, and we also have a good working relationship with Oz Nesmith, and we've talked to so many of the other senators and all these people that are involved, and they are truthfully, I really feel that they honestly want to make this area safer. They want to make this area more, what would you call it? So people go out at night more. Give me a word there, Kim. I know you're a righty person.
Appealing.
Well, more like, except, I went to the park the other night. I went to Wheeler Park the other night, and it was dark, and it was still packed, and we were having a blast with people we didn't know. And that's cool, because about 3-4 years ago at 11 o'clock, the convenience stores closed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So times are changing. What can we do, Kim? How do we put this together so that you and I mean, do you want to call in the show and tell us about what's going on? Do you want me to call you? We gotta get a working relationship going here. Not to mention you're hot, and I know you've been engaged for like ever. So if he's not gonna pull the trigger there, we're gonna have to talk.
We need to get you hooked up, Mike, because every day you're trying to flirt with another woman. You look like a player. More like the benched one though that don't get to play.
At least I'm not blocked on Facebook. Kim, you there?
Wow.
Did we lose you? I think we lost Kim.
I think we did.
Oh man, I got to do that whole speech again.
No, maybe we got lucky and she didn't hear it.
Oh, okay. We'll call her back.
I'm waiting to see what's up.
I don't think she'd call us. We got to call her. Wow, my friend makes some really weird post on there. Do you read that post that's right there? Some people are just...
Is this the right number? Give me back that piece of paper.
Alrighty.
Because if not, we're just calling somebody.
Cool beans. 706.
Yep, we're just calling somebody.
We should do that. Random call of the day.
I don't know why it's not showing the recents.
Now, you see that post that's on Facebook right there?
No, I'm right now in the middle of trying to call somebody back.
Oh,
ADD.
I was talking to Steph.
Oh, yeah, I seen it.
Where does that kind of stuff come from, man?
It's the upbringing, I tell you.
Welcome to Moe's.
Yep.
Wow.
All right, you guys.
She's in a bad spot.
Well, let's shoot to a song real quick,
okay,
and we'll see if somebody calls back. Give us
Okay.
just a few seconds.
Cool beans.
Bombs, you bang, bang, chicky, chicky.
Fuel anything.
Drop the boogie, woogie, bomb, chicky, bomb, bang, you bang.
Seems like we had a bad service moment. Okay. Are we calling her back? Oh, God. Okay. Well, last night.
I'm telling you, he's
Last night or what?
yesterday.
Wow.
He's getting way too cocky.
That seems like it.
Well, I haven't
So
seen
where was
anything
that?
else. I haven't seen anything else go up as far as promotion or advertising. But not a word. It hurts. I gotta.
So it lets me like.
But she likes stuff. want some. Man.
Do 3 minutes.
Probably not that long. I'll get prepared.
You
I'll
said,
play your silly game.
You said,
Yeah, I'll play your reindeer games. What the hell are you talking about? I just said anytime I tag you on Instagram, just share.
What is the? Do you know the distribution, circulation of the paper?
Oh, it says I'm still blocked.
Oh, so now you just told everybody.
It does. It's okay. I think you already said it to begin with.
Whatever. Go back and look at it. You know I love you. I don't see how something that old that we didn't do, and it's been addressed like 100 times. You know, it's just dumb. I don't care. I don't care. I gotta get my drone up in the air
Did
today.
you see that picture I sent you?
It'd be like 1,000 degrees today. Who are you talking to about sending a picture? Oh.
That's so him.
At least I can like. And we're back for more, man. For more.
All right, can we try to?
Yeah, let me just do this for you again, so you'll shut up.
Yeah, let me get this done so we can put it behind us. Get this set up so we can be in the newspaper. Newspaper can be on the radio.
Mike.
Yeah,
Mike. It's already happening. Shut up.
Yeah, cool. We're there.
He acts like he did it.
I like that Archie.
I did do it.
So you got it. You need to put the Just for Fun radio thing on it. So and yeah.
Who cares who does it? As long as he gets it done. Kimberly.
Tell him.
Kim.
Hello.
Hey, Kim. How are you?
Good.
Hey, this is Military Mike from Just for Fun Radio. Calling you back.
Yay.
So you have a hair appointment at 10?
No, we didn't have to put that on there. Only my hairdresser knows for sure.
It's okay. Mike just keeps rambling out private information all day anyway.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
that
does.
would be me. That would be me. I'm good with that.
You just don't tell him if you don't want it to be told. But then what we've also learned is if there's something that we really want spread, like gossip, we go, hey, man, I got to tell you something, but I want you to tell nobody.
Oh,
and then we know by the end of the day, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Because if you know a secret and you say, hey, this is a secret, don't tell anybody, you're a loser anyway. So I'm going to spread the news.
So he's like thunderclap.
Wow.
Yeah, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Keep talking. Keep talking. It's working. Hey, what is it? Can you give me a little heads up on the circulation or distribution of the paper?
Yeah, I would love to do that. Thank you for asking. That's a great question.
I'm a great guy, Kim.
Don't let him lie to you.
Okay. We're the greatest, like Ali. We are from Conyers, and everywhere around Conyers is Celtic Tavern. You can find us there. Old Town, Covington Square, the Listening Room, Wild Art, all the way up to Lake Oconee. So we hit the big cities of Conyers, Covington, and the smaller cities of Social Circle, Rutledge, Madison, although don't tell the Madison people I said they were small. They will be so mad at me.
Well, we do have the Chamber of Commerce on conference call with us right now, so.
Oh, good.
No,
well, my dues are paid up, so they're going to love me. That's all right. It's all about the money.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
She hit that. I don't have my bell, but you hit that on the head.
How often is it, what do you call it, printed or printed up or what? I don't know paper terms.
An issue.
An issue. I have a lot of issues, Kim.
Yeah, he's had some warrants issued too.
Yeah, I take medication for my issues. So how many issues do you put out?
We publish once a month currently. We have a large Facebook presence, and we will we invite people to come to like our Facebook page and to post on it and to post about where their music is and where to go see music. We work with Scott Malcolm on Scott's music page. And Roger Waters of Sycamore Pizzeria and Social Circle. They always have great things going on there. So, yeah.
What's the name of your Facebook page?
It is Daily Buzz newspaper.
Okay. I just wanted to get that on the air.
Thank you. And we're working really hard on our website so that our supporters are, we really want to help our advertisers reach their audience. And so folks that come on board and advertise with us, we promote them on our Facebook page. We promote them on our website, which is yourdailybuzz.net.
Okay, very cool.
We will come out and visit your business. We have a big barbecue grill. We'll do a customer appreciation day. But our main thing is that we really want to support musicians as well and help them find their audience and their audience find them.
Well, that sounds awesome right there.
Yeah, that's our mission. I'm not going to say where I went, but at a recent show for an awesome band called the Fun Farm Band, who will be playing at Cowboys in Milledgeville in October and in Athens at the VFW in August. They have people that have played with Bad Company, Atlanta Rhythm Section. They're just amazing. One of the guys is in the Country Music Hall of Fame. There were two players there, a guitar player and the lead singer, Josh Tilley, I think is his name, who is a recording artist for Laura Records. We were the only two people there.
Oh, no.
But, and it was a nice venue, but apparently it goes back to what you said. The promoter didn't get the word out.
Yeah.
So no one cared.
Well, I think a lot of the promoters now are just guys that go, "Hey, I'll promote it," or "Hey, I'll be your manager."
Yeah, but as an entertainer, I'm gonna tell you what I have to tell people all the time is it's not my responsibility to bring you entertainment. I'm there to entertain your people because we've had so many people contact us and talk bad about a band and say, "Well, they didn't bring any people." Well, your bar or your restaurant. It's supposed to have its own clientele. We're brought in as entertainers to entertain your clientele, right. But you can't blame nobody showing up to your bar on the entertainment. So we always, as the guys in the entertainment world, we got to look at it and say, listen, we're here to be entertainers, but you can't expect when you book me that I'm bringing you. I can't promise you I'm bringing you 500 people. Your restaurant or your bar or your grill should help bring in its own clientele.
Yeah, big time.
And these two folks, who were awesome, by the way, were from South Carolina.
See, that's cool.
So they drove a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And had no one there.
Yeah. And that's what we try to tell too some of the bar owners because nowadays it's not just bars, it's other people that are using venues for stuff, but we try to tell them that you have to advertise these people are coming. You have to do your own Facebook. You can't rely on everybody else to just do your stuff. So we always try to encourage to get as much information out there as possible. You have to, when I used to do bike nights, one of the places I did, they pulled down their signs. And then people would ask, "Hey, are you doing a bike night?" And the cook goes, "Well, I don't know." So then your normal customers didn't even know we were doing a bike night. So
isn't that weird?
Isn't it crazy? So, in being in the world of the media, we're like, how do you not advertise it? You're never going to build if you don't let people know this is what you're doing. So it's that does fall back on the promoters. I will say that too.
Well, branding is essential, and I want to say that as far as the Daily Buzz go, we are all about branding. And if you have noticed, if you have seen, we have this coolest ever Daily Buzz truck, which is a 1969 panel truck that was an original Coca-Cola vehicle, delivery vehicle.
Cool.
There were only 7,000 made, and we bought that truck and outfitted it. It has the Daily Buzz down the side. So we want people to advertise with us, but what we want our advertisers to know is that we're advertising us too.
Right.
Sure. Yep. Yeah, we get a lot of that. Yeah, we have to do a lot of that as well. And you know what? Your van was parked right next to the Just for Fun bus at the Mill Street Music Festival.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's kind of hard to miss, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Just for Fun bus and me. Oh, absolutely. see how I'm promoting me.
Yeah. Mike was the guy that you would catch on the way to the bathroom. And he might as well had a arm of paper towel, and the other hand should have had cologne in it, because every time you went to and from the bathroom, you had to see Mike.
And here's the cool thing, Kim, is I had some little orange caution cones. So I was routing people as that attractive women, basically the guys I don't care about. But I was routing, and I was standing there with arm signals trying to get the attractive women to come over to our bus. So
that worked.
It worked. It really did. It worked. I got a couple phone numbers.
I'm glad you brought that up, because one thing we've noticed that 9.3 out of 9 women prefer to meet a man for the first time that has a daily buzz in his pocket or that he's reading rather than texting on his phone.
Oh,
cool.
Very cool.
I was so scared that she was fixing to say that 1 out of 9 women prefer to not be harassed on the way to the bathroom.
Or get chloroformed.
Yeah. What's this rag smell like?
Yeah.
Chloroform is the new Chanel. All right, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not.
I think Crystal and I actually walked up and was talking to her at the Driving and Crying concert.
Kim
first connected, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a disappointment, I know, for the promoter that the rain moved in, but it was still a fun time.
I had a blast. I had a lot of fun.
We did too. Crystal and I, we went down to the stage even in the pouring rain and watched Driving and Crying right there on the front row.
Now, you know what? That was a pretty good turnout, right? Did anybody get any final numbers on that? Because I
agree. It really was for a first attempt, because, frankly, trying to put together a large music festival is extremely difficult.
Oh, yeah.
Ask Preston Small, who tried to do the jazz festival here in Madison for 5 years.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, we sure did enjoy supporting that. We enjoyed being there. And
we did too.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. You guys were right there. When it started raining, it was so funny because we were telling people, come on, get on the bus. And they were like, there were so many people that are just walking around in the rain.
Well, what was great is we kept having people threatening, going, man, as soon as the storm hits, we're running your way. Well, the problem was when the rain hit, it didn't just sprinkle.
No.
It just downpoured, right? So everybody ran for the closest dry object, which was not us, because we were in the back.
It was that big pavilion there.
Yep. So, and then by the time they did make it to the bus, they were already wet. So they just stayed out of the bus.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, we have got to do some more stuff like that.
To meet y'all there.
Yeah, it was terrific.
I say we get together and we have a daily buzz type thing going.
Okay. We want to do that. We have really, David and I have been ping-ponging the idea back and forth of creating a cool or two and doing a music festival. So definitely let's think about how to collaborate on that. And there's so much talent here and so many people who want to be entertained and go out and see it. But, you know, we just have to be careful not to do it on a college football weekend that you playing at home.
Right. Yep. Yeah, you just got to think it through. And that's what a good promoter does. All right, Kim, we got to get out of here because we're going to be shutting this thing down. We stop around 10.
Yep, we're approaching that.
It was great talking with you. I'll talk with you some more probably later on today. Go ahead.
So much.
Yeah, go ahead and do a shout out. Just kind of tell everybody who you are and what we're doing.
Hey, this is Kim with the Daily Buzz, and we are so happy that I am able to reach my readers through Mike, Stephanie, and Scottie.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Yes, man. We're going to see what we can get. We'll get Mike to stay with you and figure out some stuff. If you could call in, once a show and tell us the Daily Buzz, you know what I mean?
Or if anything special is going on, it'll be fun.
We will do that, definitely.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in, or letting us call you, rather.
All right. And we'll talk to you later. Okay, Kim?
Have a good day.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, you guys, we are getting close. I got to shoot off to 2 commercials real quick to keep them in rotation. Give us just a second. We'll be back with any highlights of what Mike's going to do today.
Hey, get this, man. Daily Buzz. I get to get a buzz on a daily basis. I'm happy.
I thought you already did that.
Yeah. Well, now I get to do it twice.
Legally, you get to do it legally.
Oh, talk about legal. Let's talk about legal.
We'll be right back.
Cannabis oil when we come back.
Oh, because I was going to say I have a story about John Hinckley Jr. No idea who that is.
I just said I don't know who it is.
This type, this.
And that's left alive that tried to assassinate a president.
The dude
that tried
getting out
to.
of Reagan.
Yeah.
We all went
I'm
to
watching
school.
a video of a girl get a belly button pierced.
August 5th.
She's getting her belly button pierced. I'm watching the video. I don't see what the problem is. I was hoping it was going to be something like silly, stupid, so you guys would have something to laugh at and I'd show it. But anyways.
I got to tell you, man, belly button piercing is care for the nipples or anything else. A couple in the ears. Are cute.
That's funny. Watch that.
I have to wait. We're going back live. Oops. All right, we're back. Let's squeeze in to the rest of the show real quick. What was you gonna say, Steph? You were talking about one thing. Mike was going to talk about the legalization of marijuana.
Well, I just I know the VA is getting more and more involved with legalize or all right.
Yeah, please pick a word.
Yeah, well, it's just freaking tongue-tying to say.
Legalization of
Legalization.
marijuana for medical reasons.
Yeah, but now when you were talking about it, you were talking about actually like smoking the actual cannabis, right? Smoking weed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now the VA.
You got me lost. Start back over to what you're asking me.
Well, I take a lot of painkillers on a daily basis,
Yes.
and it is eating my gut and liver up.
I would destroy your liver.
It's very frustrating. But so the VA is talking about utilizing or prescribing legal cannabis.
I don't want to smoke nothing.
Okay.
Because I don't smoke.
I wouldn't.
But what I know
it.
is my mind races. It runs wide open. I literally have to watch TV. I was watching the Misfits, the Fast and Loud's other show. And I was falling asleep watching it. And I literally turned the TV off. And then I was more awake because now I'm laying there thinking. And I do that all the time. And my wife says, you need to find something because your mind races. So my mind never turns off. Everybody talks about, when they're off work, they're off work. Man, I go ride my motorcycle and my brain, I'm still thinking. Like I don't even enjoy riding bikes like I used to. That's why I had to put a radio on my bike because it allows me to listen to the radio and not think. I'm always constantly thinking about what I need to do for fun. It's an obsession more than it is anything else now. So that's where if it became legal, what could they do? You keep squeezing in. Hang on a second.
I'm trying.
I know, but I don't want to smoke nothing. But I don't want to just go to a doctor and start getting pumped all this pharmaceutical crap and kill my liver.
Yeah, they're going to say, here, take Klonopin or Seroquel. Yeah.
Or, any of that. I refuse to take pain pills that they already tried to give me because of my back and leg. All right, Steph, your turn.
Well, the way they make the fish oil pills, I'm sure they could do something like that.
That's what I would want if I could do something like that. Because I just got two different text messages. Jacob saying that they have lollipops, breads, cakes, brownies, etc. So that would be a brownie. I'd eat the hell out of a brownie. With cannabis oil, you can use it like vaping.
Yes.
It's got the same results. I just don't want to smoke nothing. Let me tell you something. Working on pools back when electrical slowed down in early 91, 92, I started working with a pool company, changing out motors and lights and stuff like that. The problem is I got chlorine poison one time and it really screwed up my lungs, and cigarette smoke just doesn't do it for me. I can't even fathom. I can't even think of the idea of sucking a bunch of crap down in my lungs.
I wouldn't mind vaping. Legalize cannabis oil that actually has what the THC is or something else in it. I wouldn't mind that. I could do that. I'm not really big on the smell of marijuana. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes the smell.
Vape pen,
put it in a brownie or a chocolate chip cookie. Let me drink a couple Coronas and eat a brownie. I'm okay.
It would probably help you sleep.
Oh, it would definitely help me sleep because I'm already in a chronic pain where, my wife goes, my God, you get up and pee all the time. Well, what you don't realize is half the time it's not that I really got to get up to pee. I get up, and as soon as my feet hit the ground, you hear my ankles pop, you hear my back pop. You know, I'm stretching as I walk to the bathroom because I hurt from you know, I was like Superman, dude. I just kept thinking I'd be okay, and I actually hurt myself.
Yep.
Just for fun.
All right. So with the cannabis stuff, you can vape it. You're going to get more of the results from it.
Right.
But you can eat it in a brownie or a cookie or a lollipop. But the problem with that is you've actually cooked some of the actual purpose of the oil out of it.
So can't I just
It's
make a
sort of like when
brownie
you
and
cook
put
with alcohol?
Yeah, but can't I just make the brownie and then skeet the oil on it? Skeet.
No, I mean, you could, but it's going to taste completely like crap. I mean, the oil does not taste good.
God, see,
So
I need it to be in a
making it
can.
with flavors.
I need it to be in a spray can like Pam, so I can just spray my stuff.
Well, see what the oil.
Or Banaka.
Like back in the day when we used to make them, when we used to make the pot brownies.
Really, you're giving us back in the days. Okay, go ahead.
You know, what we do is we would take the actual marijuana, cook it down to where you got the oil out of it, and then that was the oil that you added to your brownies or your cookies. But again, like I said, it cooks it out. Well, then you got the leafy substance in it, and then you're picking that out of your teeth for the next 6 hours.
I just believe
not if you have a cup of milk.
Not in trying to be a pothead sort of way. If they legalize it, because it can do a lot of good. So if they legalize it, then I don't see anything wrong. Once it's legal, I don't see anything wrong with the cannabis oil any different than the people that take way too many Xanax.
No.
But
see, I can't do it personally because I won't wake up the next day. Like, I just become that couch potato stoner that will not get up.
But the
cannabis, and that's why I stay away from it completely.
But the oil doesn't make you high like smoking it actually does.
Well, it depends on the consistency of it. The medical purpose of it, it's only like 5% of the THC.
Right.
So it's not like extracting it completely from, you know, true marijuana plants. There you're getting complete THC from it, and that's the absolute most incredible high that you will ever get from that.
Wow. See, I just know so many people eat the heck out of pharmaceutical pills. That's why. Yeah. I mean, there's more people that are.
He had cancer, and that's what they prescribed him was actual marijuana pills.
Yeah.
See, that's sad.
And you know, it helped with him because you know he wasn't able to eat at that time, but it made it to where he had an appetite and wanted to eat. It worked wonders for him. It helped reduce pain. It helped him, you know, again regain some weight back from being able to eat again. But, you know, he was still taking a pill that was still syntheticized with other things like acetaminophen was in it and crap like that. And, you know, that was kicking his butt because now he's taking a pharmaceutical pill.
Well, I have a friend that right now she has a vape pen that has the oil in it. And,
I told you guys about the CBD oil in the past. Yeah. Now, it doesn't give you the same full results of it. But it does give you somewhat of, I would guess,
is strictly for pain because she's in a lot of pain with her back.
Right, but I mean, I know plenty of people. They have, you know, multiple different tanks, and that's what they do. Is they have one with, you know, CBD oil, actual medical oil in it, and then that's what they hit off of to reduce pain. Because I mean, a buddy of mine, he's like Mike. You know, he served in the military. He jumped out of planes for pretty much the entire time he was in the military, and his knees are shot, his back is shot, his whole body, you know, hurts just by, you know, waking up in the morning. So I can only imagine how Mike feels.
That's the only good thing about me having nerve damage, because if I could actually feel half of my pains, I'd be in trouble.
I can't. As soon as I feel the pain coming on, I mean, you guys saw what I took this morning. I've already taken this morning. Let's see, 900 milligrams of gabapentin, 250 milligrams of Zoloft, 200 milligrams of Zeriquil, and damn that other one.
See, that's just too much, dude. Too much.
Now,
too much.
And I took 3 goodie powders.
That's insane.
And it's what?
And see, like me, I'm lucky because like when I dislocated my right knee and my right ankle, I walked into the doctor's office, and when I'm trying to tell the doctor something's wrong, he's like, well, I just watched you walk in. I said, it's because I have nerve damage. And then when he did the x-rays, he walks back in the room and goes, oh my God, dude, you're walking around with your, well, duh, I tried telling you.
Mhm.
So if it wasn't for the nerve damage in the leg, I probably would hurt more. But my back still hurts because the nerve that's fine. It's the nerve from the back down that's shot. I got to figure out something because they told me I'd get 10 years. I got 11 and a half, 11. And now every day I feel like I'm 75 years old, you know?
Gotcha, man. I'm there. And you know, during the course of the rest of the day before I go to bed, I'll take another 1800 milligrams of gabapentin, another Seroquel, and another Zoloft.
God, man, that's crazy.
Yeah. And you know, like the RA is kicking up just as I'm sitting here today, and the, you know, like you can see my hands are swelling up already, and the RA is kicking in pretty bad today. So I'll pretty much lose the ability to use my hands for the afternoon.
So no Cheetos for you, man. No Cheetos.
No
for you.
Cheetos, and it's, you know, you can't grab stuff, you can't catch anything, stuff like that. So.
Well, I mean, like Mike was saying, if they do legalize it to make it, you know, purposeful for that reasoning, I'm all for it. I mean, they say it's a gateway drug. So is cigarettes,
gateway
so is
away
alcohol.
is what yeah, jeez.
You know,
well, you know,
so is breathing in that nature.
You know, the veterans that are in the same shape. I mean, I jumped and I, you know, all that stuff and the road marches and the blow ups and all that other crap.
How about this from a listener? My mom has lupus. She has used pot for her pain and her symptoms for over 6 years now, and it's the only thing that helps her.
Yep. Man. I mean, it's natural, and I don't know why we're fighting
They
this
just
so hard.
need to legalize it in general, just period.
For Mike's purpose, you know, hell, he served our country. He went out there and, you know, protected us, and we can't give him something that's going to help.
Right. How about
that's going to help?
How about this from a listener that's addressing to Mike? Hang in there, Mike. Try pushing a wheelchair in that state.
Yeah, man. I understand. Fully.
You know, for Stephanie's purpose, you know, they've said that it helps with migraines. It helps with, you know, other insomnia issues. For her daughter's purpose, you know, it helps with any types of muscle dystrophy. You know,
how about the fact? Let's just get in legitimate here. We've watched them show where hemp can be used to produce paper.
Yeah.
And less hemp is used to produce paper than it takes for trees to produce paper. Yeah. So they're actually saying that you could use hemp toilet paper and notebook paper and register paper, and they're saying how much more can be used from that because you could use the oil off of it for one way and the rest of it for paper if they would just legalize it.
And they also make clothes out of it.
Yeah.
Hemp falls into the forms of the CBD because it's the male product of the plant. So you wouldn't be able to get the full results because what you actually smoke is a female plant.
Yeah, it's the female.
So
but you have to have a female next to the male in order for it to.
That's
cultivate.
How Mike's whole world works.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I'm just saying, look, man, you know, my gut hurts so bad on a daily basis. What I end up doing is binge eating. Instead of eating numerous times and getting nauseous and wanting to puke, I just eat one big time. Now, Scotty took me to lunch the other day.
Good God,
he was like, he was like, holy crap, dude, you're gonna eat all that.
Mike's food alone would have fed both of us.
Oh,
or should have fed both of us.
Easy. It might have, in all honesty, probably could have fed 3 people.
I should have never said I would buy his.
But you know what? I haven't eaten, all I've eaten since then, Scotty, was a biscuit.
You shouldn't have to.
Your wife.
It's like a bear eating before hibernation.
Yeah.
Hibernation.
Your wife, the beautiful DJ Smiles, Crystal. She gave us all sausage biscuits yesterday, and I've had a bowl about this size of spaghetti. That's all I've had since we ate that the other day. So that's the problem, is when your gut is being ripped apart by medication, you don't want to eat, because as soon as you eat, you feel like you're going to puke. So
that's right.
Just saying.
All right, brother. We got to wrap this puppy up.
Yep.
Well, you guys have a good day.
Yeah, man.
too,
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
All right, bye. What was you going to say, Steph?
I got to go see Gene at White Brothers to get the parts.
Yeah, I'm hoping to go get some sand in my for my pool. So I'm fixing to find out in a minute if the gentleman who's supposed to come over here with the pick 'em up truck is going to go with me to go get some sand.
Now, wasn't KMT working around the studio?
Yeah, man, I want to give them some mad props this morning. They came out. They were here at 5 minutes to 6.
Wow.
5 minutes to 6 to get this monitor fixed down here. So that we now can stay in the studio and see who's walking around. Because yesterday, while we had Vernon Jones here, I get a text message from my neighbor. So I have this really cool neighbor that while she's retired and where she sits in her recliner to watch TV, looks at the whole front of my house. So she'll text me and tell me when people's in the driveway. So it's super cool that I get this message. Hey, I don't know if you know this, but there's some people walking around in your front yard and they're just kind of walking around in circles. I'm thinking, Jesus, they're either Pokemoning or they're here either for or against Vernon Jones, because you have all these people that want to debate everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So I have to I have to tell Steph, run up there, man. So
yeah, he sends me out there.
You're the redneck. So, not like you wouldn't pick up a stick and beat somebody to death.
I should have told you.
And you
sure, I'll go. You give me the gun.
Yeah, but you being a female, you would get away with it. I feared for the safety of my life and my children.
No, I wouldn't have because I was outside with them. Remember, that's what they said. Because with me being outside, that makes me then become the aggressor.
You're a female. You're going to get away with stuff that men can't. Regardless, though, thanks to KMT for getting out here. KMT Systems, man, they do everything. Home alarms, camera systems for security reasons.
Any low voltage stuff.
Any low voltage. They work on fire alarms. They work on surround sounds. They work on anything. So definitely get a hold of them. Super top-notch professional. But I do love the fact you guys that are watching YouTube can't see what I see, but you can see me pointing at it. It's right there. Me and Mike can clearly see it. Stephanie can look over her shoulder and see it. The benefit is I've got it on a swing arm too, so that if I'm over there working at the end of the table, I can spin it around so everybody can see it. So it's really a cool setup.
Y'all.
Definitely. Very, very high.
I'm not gonna tell you where all the cameras aim because that'd be stupid of me, but let me just say I can see everything around my entire house.
Very high tech.
The second you touch my property, I'm watching you.
And they're so high def he can see if you're picking your nose.
Well, I joked with Stephanie the other day though because I watched her picking a wedgie out of. I zoomed in on that camera and she was picking a wedgie up. So I'm like texting her saying stop, and she didn't stop. Like she got finished apparently and reaches for her phone and she reads stop picking your wedgie. So she did it again.
Yeah,
because she knew I was watching.
On the other side.
You had two wedgies? Oh,
come on.
I thought of wedgies when it goes up the crack. Now, if you say the other side, that paints a whole other image.
No.
Doesn't that paint a whole other image?
No.
Yeah. One that's
not
burned into my memory.
That's not what I meant.
You're picking a wedgie, and that's where your underwear go up your crack. And if you say the words, I pick the other side, even your daughter's over there dying laughing.
She's laughing.
Mike, what are you thinking?
I'm trying not to.
That's not
some things.
That's what you said.
I know that's what I said, but that's not what
I don't even delineate the other side.
I bet somebody spit something just then. Somebody was drinking something and just about gagged.
Yeah.
I can't believe you said that. Anybody want to call in real fast for a shut up Stephanie? This is your moment. This is your moment to holler at Stephanie with a shut up Stephanie. Anybody that heard that and got what she said, please God call in.
That's not what I meant.
My God, yeah. So she did it again. On the other side. What the other side of what?
No.
Oh my God, nobody's calling in, so I gotta sit here and think at this point that somebody's probably not gonna call in because they're finding that it's probably easier to not have to be part of this. All right, you guys, we're going to get out of here. I'm sure by the time I hang up, somebody probably will be calling in. But, hey, we love you guys. Thanks for listening. Tune in tomorrow. Tonight's Thursday. So today's Thursday. Tonight's Ladies Talk.
Ladies Talk. is tonight.
Yes.
Tomorrow's Friday. Whoop, whoop. We get to drink in the show in the morning.
Yes. And then you're coming outside to help me with the pool.
Okay, so right after tomorrow, I got a meeting.
He's got to go. He's got to finally go to Black Ink.
Oh, wow.
And have that meeting.
Wow, Steph.
Too soon?
Too soon. Yeah. Stephanie just trying to throw that one out there, huh?
Wow, she waited too. Ouch.
I want to tell my joke, but
we gotta go, folks.
I know I'll get us in trouble.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We're out of here.
Yeah.
I'm looking for this song. So I'm gonna play one of three songs. Either I'm Burning for You, Beds Are Burning by Midnight Oil, or Burning Down the House by Talking Heads. Which one?
Firestarter by Prodigy.
We're out of here, everybody. We are so sorry that Black Ink is devastated.
Yes,
and we are probably making tasteless jokes, and let's hope there's some good insurance involved.
That's not the only thing that here in Conyers that burnt down. I mean,
yeah, what was you telling me? You're telling me now that the car place is under investigation?
Yeah, because they said a Molotov cocktail is what caused it.
So it's not the car people are under investigation, but the crime itself is under investigation.
And the owner of the business is wondering why his business was targeted, because he said that he has no idea. So
we get
kind of
targeted
makes you
every
wonder
day.
if something like that ends up happening with Black Ink. If they come back and say that that's what happened, is there a serial arsonist going?
Hey, don't think it's not possible, because there was. There was one Loganville, Walnut, Loganville, Walton County area, and the problem was it turned out I knew the guy. It turned out he was an electrician's helper, worked with the company we worked at. But two, he was a volunteer fireman, and he made money for every call he went on.
Yeah.
Do you hear that, Mark? So he started setting fires in fields so that he could make extra money.
And is
that not just sick, sad, twisted?
Well,
just to clear it up, that is not what has been said about Black Ink. Only the car lot. Classic car place has been said that it was a Molotov cocktail.
I'm surprised Steph's not going, somebody said cocktails. The body shop classic cars or something burned up too. Yes, that's the one we're on.
That's what we're talking about.
You can just tell we're 30 seconds the difference of where we are and where they're hearing.
Damn Molotov cocktails.
Y'all got to remember, you guys that are listening from the app, you're 30 to 45 seconds behind us, and on video you're roughly maybe 45 to 60 seconds behind us.
And them Molotov cocktails, they taste like crap.
I bet they do. I bet you.
But the happy hour cocktails are just great.
I bet you got dragon's breath after you drink it too.
7 for 1. Remember the old happy, what was it, Green's happy hour? 7 for 1.
That's funny. She typed, sorry, I just heard y'all say that. See, that's the difference of what. Here's the difference. It's like she sent it at 10:13, and then the next one comes in at 10:14. Because that's the 30 seconds.
That's funny.
What'd you say? In a couple seconds, she'll be like, I said. Anyways.
What it happened was.
All right, you guys, we got to get out of here. Everybody have a great day. We love you guys. We'll see y'all on the flip side. Stay true to yourself. Everybody do the right thing.
Do what's right, man. Do what's right. Do what's right. You know what's right. Your mom and daddy taught you when you were growing up. So
that's right.
Just do what's right.
That's right. Do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
All right, man. Y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all later.
Deuces.
Bye, y'all.
Bye on video, man. See y'all later, man. You know what they say in China? Chow mein.
Hey, man.